was going in. Like we top 400 in the world. It's like an extra
top
5
400.
kills added on. I know niggas that did that mode that we was playing. That command shit.
So fucking lit, bro.
Like Markel hit me up and was like, "Yo, I seen y'all." He said, "Y'all try hard ass."
We live.
I didn't know we was doing that.
Bro, talk though. That mode is so unique, son, because it's like a domination, but then again, there's like an
what it is Gears of War used to have a mode called Assassination, where you had to kill the leader. So they combine that with literally domination.
That's so dope. And then another thing too is that though, as you're the leader or the captain, fucking more points go upon your head, the bounty basically. So now you got
one time. I had all the points. I had 60 points because I didn't die. I was just bodying niggas. Niggas killed me one time. Gave them niggas 60 points. They won the game.
Yeah, the game could change quick. Like you could be winning, then all of a sudden you start losing. You just like, well,
your camera's good, bro. It's clear. Yo, but that shit was so lit, bro.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's get the intros out the way. Welcome everybody. If you here, be sure to tweet the stream out so we get some more people in here. What we streaming when we done?
That Uncharted.
So come through. We're gonna stream when we done, but we got a brand new person in here today, a legend. Probably should have been on this bitch like moons ago, but we got RKive. Say what's up. Introduce yourself.
Yo, what up, everybody? RKive here. Play some Battlefield. I've known a lot of these people for a long time. Appreciate the invite. And yeah, here to talk some games, so.
Alright. Returning guest, Swank. Go.
What up, though? Excited to be here again. And excited to talk about these games.
Alright, swing it over to Ricky.
What's going on, everybody? Back here again, another week. Let's get it in. Uncharted 4 after this stream. So make sure y'all stay tuned.
We got Abel. We don't know if we got Abel or if we got Durag Abel. Which Abel we got?
A little bit of both. But shout out to everybody tonight. Thank you guys for coming through. Make sure you like the video again. Let everybody know that we're out here talking games and having fun. And shout out to RKive and my boy Swank here for coming on for another podcast. And let's have fun. Let's get it.
And lastly, but not least, Prophecy.
Yo, I ain't reading no comments. Don't say no comments, nothing. Don't send me no messages on Twitter. I ain't doing any of that because I cannot see. I'm blind as the fuck. This came from my eye doctor, and I can't even read. If one of y'all type in Skype, I can't even see that hole. So I ain't responding to Nathan. Let's talk about these games. Also, give a shout out to Swank coming back and my nigga RKive. I've known RKive for about 10 years, maybe.
At least.
It's been a long time.
At least.
RKive been going at it for a minute from Minnesota. Fuck Vikings. But
that's fucked up, man.
It's like that. Make sure y'all check out his channel because he been Battlefield and Call of Duty hunting for years, B. And the nigga's nice with the sniper, and he makes some fantastic beats on his other channel.
I'm glad you brought up. Yo, Cav, what's the URL for you? That's just like scopes? What is it?
It was trick
scopes. Are you making fun of me? It's like that?
He was those guys getting us mad in the lobby.
I changed it, like real talk. It's just I used to be into the fairy spinning dust back in the day, and I know I don't do that no more, but I don't know. It is what it is.
That's your old ways. That's
old. I get shit for it all the time, though. It's just.
I used to be in the sniper stuff too, but I couldn't do the spin, so I didn't try them. So, all right.
Real shit.
All right. So, question number one. We were talking about this right before we went live. So we'll go around the table, and some people are really into hunting for achievements. Some people don't give a fuck. So I just want to get everybody's input on like going for platinums or just playing basically for achievements and basically the way some people actually think so highly of achievement hunters. So let's start with Swank. We'll start with you.
True. What I think about like platinum, going for platinum and all that, I don't think it's like should be a recommended thing. I think it's more like something people like what Prof says, what people take pictures of, brag about. But if I get it, I'm like, hey, I got it. I'm cool. I'm proud of myself. But I'm not gonna take pictures, show it off to everybody. But it is what it is.
All right, Ricky, let's go ahead and get you in there.
All right, my bad about that. Yeah, for platinum achievements, as we were saying before, It used to be a thing for me where I thought it was important or dope because if you definitely for multiplayer specific too, if you were to achieve a certain amount of kills or to do something crazy like we played Uncharted and we swung across the map and Prof was able to like body somebody from the air, you know, that's dope to get an achievement for that. But as far as like, do you receive like that type of name for yourself if you get a plat? I don't really care, honestly. I think it's just something for you to get your money's worth in game to complete. But you shouldn't be, you know, named you're a gamer or not based on the fact you plat games or not. That's just my opinion.
All right. RKive, jump in there.
Well, I kind of think getting platinum in games or finishing them totally comes down to how much you really enjoy the game. Like, if you really like the game, you're probably going to get everything. But, like, take Bloodborne, for example. I love that game, but there's no way in hell I could platinum it. Like, I've tried. I just couldn't do it. You, like, mess up on one thing, and then you kind of got to start all the way over if you do something wrong somewhere. And it's like, I got to spend another 8 hours to get platinum again. But to each their own, I guess. I don't know.
Not about that.
Abel, platinum games, man.
Yeah, I definitely feel like this started for me on the Xbox 360 with the achievements. I never was on the PlayStation 3 side of things. The achievement list was something that I felt was more private to yourself. It felt like if you really embraced the game and you wanted to show the world like, yo, I fuck with this game, like you got your achievements up in it. Now the culture of achievements / platinuming games have really gone out of the element of just having fun. It's almost like a bragging right now to say, hey, look, I'm potentially a better gamer than you, or vice versa. And I don't feel like it's being used for the right reasons. So me particularly, I don't care about trophies or achievements or anything like that. I just like to beat the game if you can, and just get out. That's just how I roll. That's how I see it.
Mm-hmm. Just Abel out here trying to drop bombs so early, man. All right, okay. All right, Prophecy, what you think, man?
Madden 06, Xbox 360.
Okay.
And from that moment on, it was like crack. There was something about that bloop, boop that just made me go for that shit. So on 360, I was out here getting everything. I was trying to complete every game possible. And then we used to have competitions between our boys. You know, I got more trophies or I got more achievements than you. Was good. But then somewhere along the line, I realized I ain't getting no bitches from having all these trophies, all these achievements. Right? Can't put that on no job application. I can't stun on nobody outside of gaming nerds. So what's the purpose of keep doing it? I agree with Kive. If you really enjoy your game, I feel like that you can complete it. But like sometimes I feel like you have to go an extra mile with some of these, like going around finding all the fucking 50 feathers and shit. Like I'm not doing that type of shit no more. Like I don't have the patience for that because that's boring to me. But like games like South Park or something like that, yeah, I probably can easily get all the trophies in that because I really enjoyed that game. So I feel like it depends on what the game is and what the trophies are. But I also feel like Abel stated, it's really just bragging rights to say, hey, look what I did and you can't. It's not like none of us can't go around platinum every single game that we want to. We can do that. It's just like I got other games I want to play. I'm not just trying to spend an extra 60 hours trying to go to YouTube videos and platinum every little thing.
Real shit.
Yeah, it's a choice.
Yeah, I want to say, like, if you go for platinums, that's fine. Like, you know, because everybody want to feel like they accomplished something. That's why you might play on hard or whatever. That's cool. My only issue is when you try to justify that somebody else is not a gamer because they don't go for trophies. Like, there's certain trophies you're going to get just from playing. Like, there's certain shit, like you reach level 3 or you reach chapter 3 or you beat a game on any difficulty. Those are normal trophies. But I'm not going to sit around here tagging every wall in San Andreas on Grand Theft Auto so I can get a platinum trophy. So I could turn around and say, Ricky, you suck. I platinum it and you didn't. That's weak. And platinums was probably bigger or more. It probably felt like more of an accomplishment before you could watch all these damn videos on how to get them. Like, before you was going for platinums, before YouTube got so big, like it was a lot of hearsay, or you had to go on forums or other shit like that to figure out how to get certain platinums. Now there's channels dedicated to getting platinum. It ain't that hard to get platinums, basically with a tutorial. So I don't feel like it should be something that you need to look at to tell somebody's actually out here playing games.
And you can't prove it either.
Right.
You can't prove that you didn't do it.
And then I go on to the next one. Like, any trophies that pop up, then they just pop up. I mean, I've gone for a couple achievements. I might like scan the list of achievements before I play, and then if I see that you could do certain stuff, I might do it. But platinums though, I'm not doing that, man, because there's too many games out here for me, bro. I'm good off.
One thing I will state that platinums are definitely I don't know about Xbox One now, but platinums are definitely a lot harder than regular achievements on Xbox.
Way harder.
Because you have to complete everything in order to get a platinum. So I can, to a certain extent, see why people like to have that bragging title, because it means they've done literally everything there is possible to do in the game. Because Xbox 360, you could get 150 points. For instance, Avatar, King Kong, like those games, you could get all 1,000 achievements in 5 seconds.
1,000?
Yes, 1,000. Like you get the one because it was 1,000 gamer score. So Avatar, all you had to do was press the B button, and all 10 achievements unlocked because you just had to consecutively hit people with the little airbending shit. Like, so there are people that, like, if you look at a lot of these OG Xbox 360 achievement hunters, they'll have Fight Night. They'll have those games that are really simplistically easy to get all these achievements in.
I mean, so I just want to chime in. Yeah, to chime into what Kive said before, if you enjoy the game, that's probably another reason why I don't even bother with the trophy hunting, because a lot of the times now with games, a matter of fact, as of recent years, a couple of years, there's like some pointless ass trophies, guys. Like there'd be some dumb shit, really, like in Batman Arkham Knight to collect all 250 riddles.
You need that for the real ending, though.
Yeah, I know you needed that for the real ending, but was that like legit though? Like 250 riddles around the map? Not saying
that one was legit though.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that's not legit and that's real fake.
No,
like,
Ricky's trying to say is that overkill. Like, what's that really? Like, come on.
Is that necessary?
It was annoying.
And I did not enjoy that. And there's a lot of other games where to get a plat, it requires you to do a lot of miscellaneous shit. I mean, for one thing, we got not plats, but trophies or achievements where it's really progression. As you progress in the story, you just get an achievement too. So now I'm back and forth. Like, do I feel good that I got all my score through just progression, or is it mixed? I mean, games like Bloodborne and Dark Souls, you really feel rewarded because those games are difficult. You know what I mean? Those games are difficult. And as Prof stated last week with that Modern War, which Call of Duty mission was it? That
4 Mile High Club.
Yeah, you know, when you complete these missions that are on this crazy level of difficulty, you actually feel rewarded, and then you get this achievement or a trophy for it. But nowadays, I feel like it's kind of pointless. A lot of it you can find on YouTube. A lot of it's just easy, and some of it's just super pointless. I don't even have fun trying to find. Or
I don't think it's because we're older too. Like if I was younger, I probably would still be bragging a little bit more. Like I'm in the top 2% of the world that did this, and you didn't. Like I can see why younger people would brag, but not adults would. That pay their own goddamn bills. Like I don't know why adults over here bragging about virtual reality.
I mean, if you was beasting in Gears, wouldn't you feel like, damn, I got a trophy because I got like 50,000?
Yeah, I was younger.
Yeah.
So like I got, and not only that, like I got a picture. I got something to go with it. It wasn't just like, okay, I got seriously. That's it. There's nothing else. Like I actually got a picture that showed, nigga, look, I'm the shit, nigga. The fuck is you talking about? Like, see me. And niggas, like, you know what I'm saying? That's different, but they don't really do that in these games no more. They just say, here's a platinum. There you go. Like, if you got maybe more rewards for it, I could understand why it would still be a thing. But there was one achievement that I just always was like, nah, B. In Fable 3, you had to have a threesome. You had to be a man and have a threesome with a woman and another man. And you had to, there was another achievement where you had to change your gender and have sex with 2 men. I said, nah, B, I'm not doing that shit. You got me fucked up. Like, even in the video game, I ain't doing no shit like that, B.
I don't think some games should have trophies like for example, Rocket League. Like, some game like that shouldn't have trophies. Like, just play the game as Rocket League. It shouldn't be about trophies if you're playing Rocket League or something like that.
And you know what, Swing? I agree with you on that. Because, like, to be honest, I mean, some people are going to like it regardless. They think, like, oh, again, like, I think Chase was saying that some people are just trophy hunters like that. So it's just like, it means everything to them for that to be in there. But a game like Rocket League, I can agree with you on that. It's a game just for fun. I mean, I can understand little trophies and stuff like that, but anything extreme to where it's like this crazy ass platinum shit, really? Do you have to do that with Rocket? I mean, it's whatever though.
I mean,
I didn't even know Minecraft had that shit.
Some of the platinum.
I didn't know that neither.
You got to beat the game 2 times. Like what they'll do is they'll be all your, normal, easy, and all that. But then you have to beat it to unlock the hardest mode. Then you got to play it again. It's like, if you don't like, we're older, so we get more games. I can afford more games. When I was younger, I would have did more shit like that. Like, I remember, like, beating Metal Gear 3, like, 3 times in a week and all that. And I ended up doing all this cool stuff. But I didn't have a whole bunch of games to play. That's why I played that shit 3 times in a week. Like, now, I'm playing a game, I'm going to beat it, and I'm going to just go to the next one. Like, can't nobody say that you ain't out here playing games. But, yeah, man, if you follow tutorials and all that, you can't be bragging to other people that they don't have a platinum if you was out here looking up tutorials. Like, you know what I mean? So, I don't know.
I'm that number one guy who be looking up, too. I don't give a shit.
I ain't mad at you, bro.
I think most people that are trophy hunters or achievement hunters, I think they have to. You need to, like, for the most part, to look up to get these achievements without a guide or something. That's really hard. So I mean,
basically the new guide.
You have to play it a couple times.
That's what I'm saying.
You have to play the game a few times if you don't have a guide.
Okay.
Like, you have to know the ins and outs. Like, because sometimes
some people are real stubborn that don't want to look up. Like, I'm one of those people that are real stubborn. I wouldn't look shit up. I would literally just say, fuck it. I'm going to spend all this time getting this shit.
I wouldn't be able to do that bullshit. I've looked at it.
You just got to learn the game.
Yeah, but if you miss a chest on some of them, you can't go back. So now you got to
I don't do those type of games. Like I said, I ain't doing those type of games. I ain't looking for shit no more. That's X'd out. No more. If it say find 50 feathers or find what you say, crab legs, nigga. Nope, I'm out. I ain't doing it ever again, B.
Yeah, no, I feel you. So I got another question for everybody. Since Uncharted 4 is out, we'll get to the actual game in a second. The score a 10 out of 10. I want to get everybody's opinion. Like, what does a 10 out of 10 mean to you? Because it's different for everybody. Some people might say it's a perfect game. Some people might have another answer. So, Cal, I'll let you go first. If a game gets a 10 out of 10, like, how do you feel about a 10 out of 10? Like, what does that mean?
That's really hard to answer, man. Like, honestly, I've never played a game that was a 10 out of 10.
Why? Why do you say that?
Because I feel like there's always something you disagree with in every game. And it's just, you can't really cater to everyone, which is pretty hard. But that is a really hard question, for me at least. I don't know.
Okay. Fair enough.
Cobb said Minecraft, 10 out of 10. Let's get it.
Yo, 10 out of 10.
But it's kind of hard, though, to decide. Because don't they have their own rules and guidelines? It's not really, per se.
For everybody.
For me, yeah, because say for Chase or Kive or Prof or whoever, a game could be 10 out of 10. For me, I could be like, no, it's a 5 out of 10 or something. But I mean, to really determine the scores, don't they have their guidelines? Same thing with movie, like they have like maybe their own thing of like our characters, stories, and stuff like that. So is it really on a personal level? You're saying if it's 10 out of 10, or you're saying is this the guidelines or what makes a game 10 out of 10?
All right, I'm gonna say one thing and I'll let you go, Abel.
Yeah, go ahead, Jay.
I just want, like, for me, I used to be on that like 10 out of 10 is 100%. Then I sat back and thought that that's like impossible because it just is. There's always something, like Cap said. But what I will say is I feel like a 10 out of 10 is more so like this is a standard of what a great game is. So so that's like,
what I was trying to say.
Basically a 10 out of 10. So while, maybe GTA 5 or Last of Us maybe got a 10 out of 10. I'm not saying those games are perfect because they aren't. But, maybe those are like the standards of what makes a game like a complete game pretty much. So that's how I look at it. But everybody don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, Abe, I know you want to say something. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I actually gave Last of Us 10 out of 10. Now, for me, was the game perfect in every way, shape, or form? No, I judge a game on how perfect it could be. Because no game is ever perfect. There's always something that you could always improve. But if I feel like a studio or a game or experience was that well put together, it's like, this is about the pinnacle of it. It's not perfect, but this is as good as it gets. So and again, like Ricky was saying, which was very good, you have movie sites such as Rotten Tomatoes, IMDb or what, something like that reviews movie. Thank you, Chase. You have these guys that scale and review on different criterias on, like, okay, how engaging was it, the plot line, and the scales vary for each person and content creator in review websites. So everybody's opinion or review on a game is not going to match yours ever. You might feel like, okay, he's wrong on that, but I agree here. But I feel like 10 out of 10s can be warranted for some titles, but people have to understand this. No game, literally, and I can say this with all honesty, no game is perfect. There never is a perfect game, but you might think this one is as perfect as it gets.
Right.
That's how I see it.
I would say though, if there's a bug in the game that lasts throughout the whole game, it can't be a 10 out of 10. There are like a couple things like that in Uncharted, but if it lasts throughout the whole game, I don't think it could be a 10 out of 10. But there are some things I would say that will be like some of the things to put on your checklist to make it a 10 out of 10, like how immersed the story is, or is the story in multiplayer, do it balance out, like is the story good and the multiplayer good. So I feel like there's like a lot of different things to make the game itself as a whole to be a 10 out of 10, not just one side.
Okay.
I agree with that, Swing. That's actually well said.
Like, have you guys played Witcher 3?
I have.
Everyone
I
who's played
haven't.
it?
I definitely gave up. I will say that right now.
In my opinion, that's the closest I've ever seen to a 10-10 game.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
I'm like 250 hours into the game though.
God damn, congrats, bro. Like I could.
Right.
Did you
I
platinum
love
that
it.
shit though? Did you platinum
I
that
love
shit,
that
though?
game, dude. That's the only game I play when I'm not playing Battlefield.
So you getting that DLC then? Okay.
Oh, I already got it. What you talking about?
True. Damn.
I had the season pass on release, man.
might have to
I knew that
revisit.
game was gonna be good.
I think it surpassed The Last of Us as the most awarded game in history. Because I know The Last of Us was I think Witcher passed it. I'm pretty sure it
Yo,
did.
that was a good
Really?
game, too.
Yeah.
That
That's
was a really
fun
good
fact.
game.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and The Witcher's.
crazy.
I think The Witcher's great. I don't know if that's everybody's game. I think some people
Right.
just can't get into that.
It's
shit.
an amazing game.
if
It's
you
just
can-
so long.
There's a lot. That's complex, boy.
I think I love it
Yeah.
so much because like I grew up playing Zelda, and that's like the adult version of Zelda. You know what I mean?
Don't
Yeah.
say that.
It
Oh
is,
my
though.
god.
It is kind
no,
of-
no,
They
no,
make
no.
elements that he
Archive. I said that. I said that due to the simple fact is I love Zelda, and if you're saying if it's like Ocarina of Time or something, bro, that's big to me. That's huge.
Like,
Oh no,
I
bro.
love
That's
Zelda. Like real talk. That's
Chase,
my
you gotta
favorite
understand. Maybe there's elements in that game that he's probably relating.
well,
like,
yeah.
yo,
I love The Witcher,
That's
but
dope.
it's the
That's dope.
combos are so basic, like Zelda 64, Ocarina of Time. Like you got like 3-hit combo, and that's it. Like there's no like long string combos or anything like that. It is like really basic, but you know the stuff that you use, all the bombs and all the potions and all that. That is what makes it like more complex on that side.
So my question is, are we talking about what everybody else gives a 10 out of 10?
Oh no,
or-
just you. Like, what do you feel like? What is a 10? If you give a game a 10 out of 10, like, what are you basically saying?
Me personally, it's a classic, right? Like I would listen to. I base my games like I would base off of an album, like Marshall Mathers LP, Method Man's first album, All Eyes on Me, Reasonable Doubt. Like if I can play this game forever and it will never get dry to me, and I can classically keep playing this shit over and over, to me that's a 10 out of 10. There's not too many games that's out there that I can say, yeah, I will play this from sun up till sundown over and over and over and over and over. Like
Prop, name a game that you feel that way.
Super
I can
Mario
respect
3,
that.
Super Mario World 3. Like I can play that game 24/7. Now, will my eyes get bored of doing the same shit eventually? But I can go back at any given time and play that game constantly. Like to me, that's what deems a 10 out of 10. So if there's a game that you can say, yo, I can spend days, weeks, and years, a timeless piece of art. To me, that's a classic. And so that's the same for music, and it's the same for video games. So if you can't find a game like that, then there's probably no game that you like that are 10 out of 10. But if you can find something like that, or even a movie, then to me that's a 10 out of 10. Like if you could say, if all y'all can say it right now, y'all can go back and play
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
That's one.
I
Right,
always
for
go
me.
back to
That's
that
a 10
game.
out of 10.
Amazing game.
Yeah, I think
That's a 10 out of 10
The
for
first
you.
one especially.
Like I've hooked up my PlayStation 2 to go back and play some of these games. So to me, like during that time of game period, like Def Jam of Vendetta, like I could have played that forever.
Prop, what about Gears of War 2 or Halo 2?
Nah, Gears of War 1 for me.
Gears of War 1?
Yeah, Gears of War 1 for me is the best.
I would even say there's
I
games
gotta
that's
agree,
nines that I feel are classics. Like I don't need a game to be a 10 out of 10 for me to feel like it's a classic. I think some games that are probably real shitty, I probably might feel like, yo, this still a classic. Like, even movies, too. Like, some of them are not good, but I don't know.
Man, I can't say that. Because I can't think of one off back that's like, yeah, that movie was ass, but it was a classic. Like, I can't say that because there's nothing like that has come across.
Well, people they'll try to say like a hood classic or a cult
Right,
classic.
but that's them, though. I'm saying.
What about
Fresh?
Fresh? Now, Fresh is actually a good, dope movie.
You said
Like,
Fresh?
it's like
Yeah, that movie Fresh.
Friday.
Yeah.
Friday is a classic movie, but it was also a really good fucking movie.
It was,
like,
it was really simple.
It was.
Too. I mean, they
Right.
sat on the porch for the whole movie. Like, it wasn't a whole lot going on. It was a simple
Right, it
story.
wasn't complex,
But it's a classic, though.
for
You
a
know what I mean?
comedy that
What
was
about
like
Home Alone, though?
classic.
You said Home Alone?
Yeah, I love
Home
Home
Alone?
Alone. I will always love it.
I would say 4.
I didn't really watch Home Alone like that.
He's at Home Alone. I got you, though.
Hey, they said, like,
Right. Nah, I love Home Alone.
I mean, I did growing up, but like I can't tell you anything other than Macaulay Culkin, like and him.
Exactly.
No,
Same
I
here,
watch
bro.
that shit
Same here.
every December. There's like 8, maybe 5 movies that I watch every December. Home Alone's one of them. Home Alone, Elf,
A Christmas Story.
Mine is
Scrooged,
French movie?
March of the Wooden Soldiers.
Number
Christmas
one
Story.
movie I watch
I know that
every
movie.
year
I've seen
that I
that.
cannot not watch is The Grinch with fucking Jim Carrey.
I
I
like
watch it every single year,
I love
and I
that
can
movie.
never
Love
not
it.
watch it.
Yeah.
That's
love
literally my favorite Christmas movie ever.
hey, Propsy, wifey said Vampire Brooklyn is class.
No,
that's
first of all,
weird.
hold on. First of all, me and her have had this pure, like, I've been into an argument with a lot of UTX niggas about this shit. That movie was so trash to me, B. Like, and everyone's sitting up here arguing me like, yo, that movie was a classic. That movie was
I
good.
like
What the
that
fuck?
movie,
It's
yo.
not, B. That shit was trash. The only thing classic about that movie is Eddie Murphy played damn near every role. And that's hard to do because every character had their own individuality and personality. But that movie.
What are you laughing?
That's funny as hell. I wasn't expecting to see the Vampire in Brooklyn though.
Man, we've gotten to pure arguments over that shit. That movie was trash.
Yo. All right. Well.
That's a hood classic.
Yeah.
Dracula
Yeah.
That's
didn't
a
look
That's
hood
much
classic.
better.
What about
a
Leprechaun in the
sewer
Hood?
classic. That ain't no hood
Leprechaun.
classic, man. That movie was trash.
You don't think Leprechaun in the Hood was one of those hood
Nah,
classics?
It is. Yes, it is.
Come
Leprechaun-
on, Leprechaun in the
Oh, wait,
Hood?
wait,
Hell
the
yeah.
first-
Hood
Leprechaun.
definitely is.
It's definitely. It's garbage, but like,
Yeah.
see, that's
Yo,
when you had a word before
then,
it.
when my man said, he said, "What's good, my niggas?" And then he said, "Whoa, we don't say that no more. We say ninjas." He said, "Oh, okay, my ninja." Like that movie.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to talk a little bit about Uncharted 4. Whether or not everybody played it, I'm sure we can still have some questions and stuff about this. I'm only an hour in, so I do have some footage that'll be coming out later on. So I'm not even gonna upload this while we're doing the podcast. I'm a big fan of Uncharted anyway, so this is just another reason for me to enjoy the game. Now, I'm not far enough into the game to start giving out scores and all that stuff, but I will say, if you're a fan of Uncharted already from the first 3 games, I think you will like this game. The only thing that I noticed was the graphics on like the first scene when you're in the ship or whatever are so nice, but when you get to this one particular part where you're like in prison, they look like Uncharted 1 graphics out there. But outside of that, the gameplay is clean. The cover system is okay. It's not the best. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I wasn't able to move from cover to cover directly. I kind of had to get out of this cover and then take cover again on the other side. But then again, that is a little bit of a gap. They do a great job with the story. The voice acting is on point. So everything that you like about Uncharted, I feel, is in this game. But I fucked up right there. Don't mind me on the gameplay. But yeah. So I want to ask Abel, because Abel is kind of new to the series. He wasn't really heavy into the first 3. So the question I gotta ask is: you're enjoying Uncharted 4?
Yeah.
You're gonna beat this Uncharted 4. So I need you to tell me why you like Uncharted 4, but you wasn't really into the first 3 games.
Well, the first 3 games for me, guys, I was on Xbox One heavy. Now, I played Uncharted 1, 2, and 3, but nothing heavy at all. Again, we came up with the saying dabbled. I dabbled in it, and it was nothing heavy. Now, coming to Uncharted 4, I've actually got into it for a different reason than other people. just hearing the pedigree of Naughty Dog and everybody when you talk PlayStation and you hear of all the greats, everybody says Naughty Dog, Naughty Dog, and then everybody always brags about Uncharted as a series on the PlayStation. So I was like, okay, let's look at Uncharted. It's a third-person shooter. It's up my alley far as that, and let's see what I like about it. Now, I'm as far as 3 chapters in, right? So the thing that I noticed immediately about the game that automatically caught me was how they try to build a story, like build relationships immediately right off the bat. But I actually didn't make a connection to the past Uncharted. I actually made a connection to The Last of Us, because that's a game that I thoroughly played and really enjoyed. I seem like they try to be epic in the sense of like having like this, excited adventure size, and then you slow down the tempo to build like this character in Nathan Drake, showing him as I don't want to spoil anything, but you go through a childhood segment as Chase was actually playing in front of us, and you go through some things that actually shows you what his lifestyle was like before all this, and who influenced him to do what he does. And I really enjoyed that, and that connected with me immediately, because if you think about The Last of Us and how Joel had his daughter, I forget his daughter's name, and how that builded up with the outbreak, I thought that was amazing. And I seen it immediately coming into Uncharted 4. I was like, Last of Us, this feels like they're trying to build something here, and it was epic in that sense. But also talking about the gameplay side of things, there's a lot of scaling and climbing walls. Now, this is particularly new to me again, but I like the way they switch things up. The pacing always keeps you on your toes for the sense of like, okay, you jump, you slide, you climb. You know, it's not like you're doing the same shit over and over and over again. It kind of keeps you on your toes because you're like, okay, can I get to this ledge this time, or what do I have to do to get to this ledge? And it doesn't really give you a hint, I would say. Like The Last of Us gave you a straight ass hint. Like The Last of Us was like, "Hey, look over here." This one, it kind of gives you a little subtle hint, but you got to put the pieces together more or less for yourself. And I really enjoyed that part. Now Chase was talking about the jail element. There was a part in the jail that didn't look too good. I agree with that. There was parts where you could see the jagged edges in the character and stuff, and it really looked graphically. It could look kind of weird for a AAA game. But when you're in the jail and you were fighting the prisoners and stuff, I loved it. I really enjoyed it because you had the evade button, which you did a roll and you got out the way, and then you would duck punches, bob and weave, and do whatever shit you got to do. But I noticed that this was an element that was heavily present in Tomb Raider. Okay, so I was just like, wait, what? Now, who's taking from who here? Because I played it and I'm like, wow, he jumps right out the way like how Laura did in Tomb Raider. So I don't know who's borrowing from who in that aspect. I know a lot of people like to debate that, like Uncharted did it first, but I'm not too sure. But I like that element, and I really enjoyed it overall. So that's
Abel,
a lot. I'm liking
you.
it.
I commend you.
That was one of the better the answers right there, fam. That's what I need.
All right.
Like that right there. Hey, the chat chill, yo. Them is better than a lot of the answers from the last
What's
show.
the chat say?
You stupid. But really, I'm only 3 chapters in, guys, and it's already looking promising.
Yeah, they said he's doing spoilers. He only 3 chapters in. What spoilers?
He didn't even spoil the game.
Come
Chase
on,
just
man.
showed the
Come
footage.
on, man. I just showed footage, man. Come on.
Oh,
man.
okay.
Nah, you all right.
Damn, y'all.
Hey, don't read them comments. Don't read them comments, fam. They
All right, yeah. All right, I'm done, guys.
I'm done. For no reason. He didn't do nothing.
Okay.
Last week
Nah,
was
that was good. That was good though.
Yeah,
I like that.
Nah, real talk, yo.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Oh shit, the train.
All right, y'all. Whoever else want to jump in and talk about Uncharted, feel free. Go ahead.
Yeah, Swank, I know you beat that shit.
I hop in. Yeah, I did. That jump took 14 hours. There's 22 chapters in the game. Just to let y'all know. The cover system, it was okay, but honestly, I really didn't like it. They could have did a lot better on it. Something throughout the whole game you will notice. There's 2 things. One, you pretty much have a partner throughout the whole game. Like you really not by yourself that often. Like you'll start a mission, you have a partner, but you may end up without a partner. Then meet up at the end of the mission. But with that, you come through like a lot of enemies, and they're not even shooting at your partner. They be shooting at you. And your partner could be playing the open, walking in front of you. You'd be ducking the cover, and they'll walk in plain sight, and they don't see your partner. They only see you. I'm just like, really, fam? Y'all gonna do me like that? And that was like a couple things I really didn't like. There was some parts towards like the middle and the end, like you could be driving a car, driving a boat, and you don't hear no sound. You start off, you get in the car, you start off driving, you hear like the engine sound, you hear sound effects with the car, and then they'll start talking, they'll stop talking, and then just dead silence. Like you don't hear no dialogue, you don't hear no car sound. Maybe it was just my game, but something I noticed, I like the character dialogue they had. The dialogue between the characters, because you talk to like probably like 9 characters throughout the whole game. The dialogue between them is really good. I like how they did it, and they really built up a relationship. And the personalities with the characters, they're each different. They all got their own personalities, so it don't seem like it just one person with a different like skin on them. Each person seemed unique to the game, and it's a really good game.
Swank, I have a quick question. Question, bro. And hopefully, if anybody wants to plug their ears, real quick. Let me know. Just give me a head nod or something. Does it explain what happened in the past to tie everything together? Does it?
I beat the first Uncharted and I got halfway through the second. They don't really cover it completely. Like they kind of give you like a little ideas. But I will say, beating the game, you don't have to beat the other Uncharted to understand what's going on.
Okay.
But
all right,
it would be best to do it so you know the characters.
Okay.
Yeah. Just to piggyback off of both men, Abel and Swank, pretty much what Swank said, yeah, I had a problem with that sometimes. Like I noticed your brother in the game, he'll get out of cover and he won't get shot or even get caught. And I mean, I'm thinking I'm playing on crushing mode. Why isn't he, exposing us so as he's moving around? But to be real, like I don't know if it's called choreography for a video game or the mocap or just the animations that fall in with the story are so amazing. It looks like a movie, and the switch from movie to gameplay is just ridiculous. Like I'm literally thinking I'm still watching the campaign, the story, and then it switches so nice in transition to the actual gameplay. So I think it's pretty good. I mean, I haven't had any issues, technical issues as I'm playing. There's some here and there stuff what Chase was saying before about the jagged edges and stuff like that. And I don't know if it's my monitor too, like I guess some of that, but as far as like the game just looks, the scenery of the game looks amazing to me. I wish I could give you guys some info on the story itself. I don't want to really spoil it for the new guys. I kind of skipped a little bit of the Uncharted series. So, yeah, I'm one of those guys that's pretty much new into the game. And I'm glad someone told me, like, listen, you can still understand what's going on. Basically, these guys are on a hunt for treasure. It's basically across all Uncharted games. So it's not like you must beat the first 3, but it's something that's good to at least have in your library to understand Drake and his brother and the other characters. But yeah, anybody else want to jump off?
Something I'll add in real quick though, like you're gonna run into like some guns, like some shotguns and like other guns that you really don't see much throughout the game, and only people that have is the enemies. You kill them, you pick up the weapon, and you may only see that weapon like throughout that 1 or 2 missions. And then after that, you can't find ammo for that gun anymore, so it's almost pointless to pick up that weapon.
Even picking up, yeah. Wow.
Okay. Kive, you got any questions about the game? I know you're not on PlayStation at the present moment.
Yeah, how is it comparable to like The Last of Us?
Very similar, man. But just more fast. It's a more faster pace. Very similar as far as what is it, like the UI or even in multiplayer aspect? Yeah, very similar. The style, movement,
and also RKive, like there's portions of the game where you actually have to interact with some objects, and you have to like pull a dumpster and stuff.
I love the puzzle.
Immediately when you see these things, you think Last of Us. It just connects like everything around it. You feel it. You're like, oh, Last of Us overtones. Okay, I feel it. So
the AI kind of responds and reacts like the Last of Us AI too. So when you're shooting and all that stuff, when you're getting the gunfights, it's very similar too. Very similar.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait. I gotta get a new PS4 first, but I'll definitely play it.
I've only played the multiplayer aspect. I'm not a die-hard Uncharted fan. I just don't feel that the game personally does anything great. I think it does everything okay. Like, for instance, the shooting, the cover system, all these things I've seen better in other games. The storytelling, I prefer the story in Last of Us, honestly. I thought that Last of Us has a more attachable story when you're feeling, you actually generally feel bad for Ellie. Like,
Yeah.
Uncharted to me is literally like Tomb Raider, but a male version of it. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna be real about it. Like, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, it's literally. Now, I'm not saying Uncharted didn't do things that Tomb Raider took from, and vice versa. But
Right.
if I really cared about, like if I played every single Uncharted and did all the stories and stuff like that, I probably have a better interpretation about it. But based off what I've seen and the things that I have played, it just reminds me a lot of Tomb Raider. The only difference is Tomb Raider's multiplayer was trash. So like this is a better version of that. And like Kive just stated and you guys just stated, it's like Last of Us. I don't know how I feel about their games being identically the same. That's not necessarily a good thing. Like I want my games to be different from each other. But the fact that they're 100%, damn near 100% the same, especially when you're doing cover to cover and stuff like that, it's kind of like, well, what the fuck am I playing? Uncharted or Last of Us? Like,
I can understand where he's coming from with that. Only because
multiplayer is
Oh,
fun
my
as
bad.
fuck. One thing I will state, because me and Ricky put like 2-3 hours into multiplayer, the multiplayer is definitely fun.
going ham.
Like I said, they can answer more about the story because I'm gonna get to the story eventually, but I'm mainly multiplayer nigga anyway. So, but like somebody said, I like the fact that you don't have to beat the other ones in order to understand what's going on.
I figured
But
that was gonna happen.
I'm most likely gonna be on this multiplayer more than anything. As of right now, 2 hours in, I don't have enough evidence to say it's worth 60, 30, or 20. But as of right now, I'm having mad fucking fun. So all my opinions would be based off of the 2 hours that I played.
Okay.
So you haven't played the story, you said, right?
No.
All right, cool. So I mean, for anyone who did play the story, tell me the puzzles in that game did not frustrate you, yo.
I'm used
like-
to that though. From now,
Oh, bruh.
like
It's dope as fuck, but it's so like it's frustrating because it'd be so difficult too. That I mean, I like that in the game. It's a challenge, but it's so difficult, bro, because they don't even give you hints like that in the game.
they
So
give you
Exactly.
some kind of hints, but sometimes you just don't connect the dots for a minute. I mean, I like that kind of stuff because
There's some stuff you actually really gotta think about. You just gotta be looking at it and be like, hold up now, let me put the controller down, let me think about it for a few minutes.
Right.
you need use of your journal. I think Swank, you was telling me that, and I didn't believe you at
Yeah,
first.
you do.
Bro, you have to.
You need to
look at
use
your
a journal.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh my god, if I would have paid attention to this right here, I would have been new. I was stuck on something for 2 hours, yo. Straight sick.
I think God of War has harder puzzles for sure, but
They got booby traps, bruh. Them traps, serious. Like they got a part where it's like mummies and they blow up. If you walk past one of them, it'll be a room like 20 of them. One blow up, you're dead.
Cool. Spoiler free, cool. I'm playing, man.
all right. Let's move on to the next thing now. I don't want to get too much. Matter of fact, I think this is Prophecy. He has some B-Sass Overwatch gameplay. What was your score on this, bro?
Like 37 or something. 37 like 8 or some shit like that.
All right.
Yeah.
So basically, Overwatch is out. If I can just move this up a little bit.
I think it ends. It already either
It already
ended
ended.
or it ends tonight.
You know, it ended yesterday.
Basically, with courtesy of the GameIlluminati.com, they actually have an article on there about once Overwatch hit the street, the searches for Overwatch on Pornhub went up 800.
Which I was laughing at me when I told you that.
You
Nice.
did originally
But how do
mention
people
it.
search that? Why do people search that?
I
type
just
of shit?
I just
people are
typed
kinky, dog.
Overwatch,
It's a shit cosplay.
Google. I mean, you gotta think of like, look at the number one like things that people be searching. Like they be searching like Last of Us and shit. Like,
Yeah.
like niggas out here is like gaming is really big on like porn sites and stuff like that. Oh, hold on. I just wanted to add one more thing in about Uncharted 2. For the people that play Uncharted, the multiplayer or the single player, you can download the app. It's available for iOS. I think iOS, but it's definitely available for Android. It's Uncharted 4, and it's just a bunch of puzzles. But when you link your PlayStation account, you can unlock things in the game. So it's good to play the game and unlock these holes.
All right. So yeah, people searching, and we did an article maybe a few months ago, sometime last year maybe, where we found out like as far as porn goes, like fanboys of each particular console actually look for porn of the characters that they like from the exclusives and shit.
Whoa.
So like the Xbox dudes was looking for Halo porn. They found that out because they was checking which console actually had the most people that was watching porn through the console. So that's how they knew that Xbox people was looking for Halo porn You had the PlayStation dudes looking for like Uncharted shit, and then you the Wii U had. I don't even know if you can. I don't know what you can do on the Wii.
That's wild as fuck.
Mario.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, man.
Right.
Oh.
Yoshi.
The term tracer was typed in on Pornhub, Overwatch tracer. So these dudes are some nasty motherfuckers. The main people from South Korea, Russia, Poland, Chile, and Belarus, if that's how you pronounce it. So they actually got like statistics and breakdowns that you can see on the screen right now of the search terms and which countries is looking for this porn the most. So you nerds, man, y'all looking at video game. At launch, though, they ain't looked at it before the game came out, but at launch, they went and looked for porn for the game.
Wait, at launch? No, wait. Overwatch never. I think it's the beta. You mean
the beta? So,
yeah, the beta. The beta.
Yeah, they even changed the pose of the main chick. They changed her pose because it feels like too sexual.
Yeah.
So niggas really gonna be going in once they get this VR headset.
Oh man.
Yep.
Oh Lord.
I know I am. No,
I'm
I'm gonna keep it funky. I might have to view a video with VR. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna just sit here and be like, I'm gonna look at something.
If you have that technology, you're gonna try it at least once.
I'm gonna wear this headset and I'm gonna be like, let me see what this is real. Because didn't they have something where some rappers and stuff was literally with the VR and they were showcasing something like some type of content and they were like, damn, like was that real? That'd be dope as hell just to be like, what the fuck, yo? I'm gonna put this headset on.
You know, it'd be dope though, since you said that. Have VR and then have like something you could go to like a Tupac concert and it'd be like live. That'd be dope.
Y'all gonna look ridiculous to the person that comes down the steps to see your ass with that headset on. Looking fucking ridiculous.
Listen, this is man. You know what? I'll be like, babe. You know what? Let me not even get next topic, man. Let me not get off track. My bad.
Damn, I can't. Well, you mispronounce a word on this motherfucker, man. They come for your head, dog. Next question. As long as everybody's done with Overwatch, this should be interesting. Especially because I want to. Actually, we're gonna start with you, Prophecy. So basically, the article says, "Are people moving on from the Division?" Prophecy. What are you? I mean, I know the answer, but you want to explain. So, are people moving on from the Division? We'll start with you.
Division has been uninstalled from my PlayStation.
Yep.
Okay.
100%.
That 37.8 gigabytes is gone.
Yep.
Division was cute while it lasted, but the whole was boring as the fuck.
The game is beautiful.
It has nothing to do outside of getting loot and going in the dark zone trying to kill people. Now that is fun for the first week and a half, and then when they upgraded the abilities for you to be able to get more. You get exotics or whatever they're called, higher end weapons more often. Okay, me, Carter, and then we was like, okay, let's get it. That's what's up. That's what we've been wanting. Then once we got that, it's like, bro, this shit is trash. Be like, game sucks. Be like, and it's mainly because there's no PvP aspect. Like, it has no real PvP aspect. Like if it were to have like some TDM or some sort of like search and destroy or anything like that, it would be way different. That would be able to hold this game. But the story, nobody gives a fuck about the story. Nobody even knows what the story is. Very similar to Destiny. All we know is a smallpox on money. Everything else is who gives a fuck. And then like the little raid that they included, I'm thinking like, yo, this is what we needed. Like this is what I was telling Chase. I said, Chase, let's get it. We about to hop on this raid. I ain't did that hole yet, B.
I mean either.
Because that hole is so easy to exploit. Like it's not hard. Like when you play a game like Destiny, when you do Destiny's raid, it took us 16 hours to do the very first one. The very first when this raid came out, there was already videos on YouTube on how to do it, like in 10 minutes. Like it's crazy. This shit is trash, man. Like I feel so sorry for the niggas that went out here and paid hard-earned 60 bones for this shit, B. I apologize. I wish I could give y'all money back because this shit is garbage. Damn. Throw this bitch away, B.
I remember. My bad. Gag.
I wanted to let Cav get in after Prophecy's done. Then we'll let you go, Ricky, after that.
No. I kept stuttering. That's why.
Oh, my turn now. All right.
Yeah.
I think the game looks beautiful. I had a lot of fun on it, like the first couple days, but there's just nothing to do after that. Like the dark zone is just broken. The whole map should be a dark zone, and what I thought they should have changed the game is there should be two factions, and one should be north and one should be south, and you just pick a side, and then you just go kill people, and you just take their loot and do it like that. You just like obviously, but I was really disappointed when I got it. I only paid $20 for it though, so it wasn't that big of a deal.
I got it free, so I know what you mean. I'm still mad.
Yeah, but it's like I didn't even play any of the DLC. I uninstalled it maybe like 2 weeks after I got the game because I already had like 240,000 DPS, and I was done. I just stopped playing it.
Listen,
beautiful game.
Y'all remember? I mean, the parts of the game look beautiful. Then other parts look dry as fuck.
Well, you played
then
it.
Then again, I'm on PS4. So
yeah, I played it on PC. I was playing it at like
max settings, baby.
Yeah, I was playing it at like 130
that don't make the game better. It don't make the game better though.
It makes it
don't make the game better. Don't work to talk about it, sir.
It's sexy though. It looked really good on PC.
It's a sexy ass game, huh?
Sexy ass dry game.
But like, listen, y'all remember a while ago I had this conversation and I was trashing Destiny. But you talking to a nigga that's been playing Destiny since it first dropped. So all these issues I have with Destiny, and I'm thinking I'm getting Watch Dogs, and I'm like, okay, this is like a military version of Destiny. Wrong. This shit is trash, B. Like, this whole is so trash it made me go back to play Destiny. And that's saying a lot.
Destiny's a good game, though. It gets a lot of hate, but it's still a good game.
That's saying a lot, B. But, like, you don't understand. Like, Destiny has been 6 months without DLC. That game is dry as the fuck. It's still not more dry than this. And this game and Watch Dogs is not too far from each other. Like they borderline right next to each other.
Man, people said that was crazy, bro.
But that's because Watch Dogs' story was trash.
Mechanically, really.
I mean, but you couldn't jump mechanically, B. Like
you can't jump on Watch Dogs. I mean, on Division either.
Yes, but you can hop over things. I don't think you can hop over things on Watch Dogs.
I don't remember, bro.
Like
it's auto hop over.
That's trash, B. Like they both trash, B. Like Division might low-key be one of the worst games to come out on.
Damn, come on, man.
No. You know what it is? It's not that.
Let them rock with
worst.
that.
No, it's not that it's one of the worst. I think it's one of the worst that we had hopes for. Like the thing is, Propsy's been playing Destiny right for a while, for a long time now. So then when we get a game such as like the Division, which it's released, you would think it's gonna pass the standard of Destiny. And it actually doesn't. I actually stopped playing way before Prop because I was like, yo, I'm already getting dry at this shit. And I remember Prop saying, nah, this shit's fire, bro. You got to do this, you got to do that. And I'm like, bro, for some reason, it just got so dry for me. And now I'm like, you see, like people understanding where I'm coming from. Like literally, how are you going to bring a game that's such an open world, like such a big world like this, but don't even have that much to offer in a game at its own release?
You can't even create your own character,
bro. Like what I was saying,
like three things, B. Like
with
that
Division,
shit is trash.
With Division and Watch Dogs, they had so much potential, but they just didn't like do what they had with the potential. They like Division could have been a really good game, but after you beat the game, like the last boss is like a helicopter. After you destroy the helicopter, and it's like, what
that was
else
the best
you gonna
part
do?
of the whole game.
Yeah,
that was the best.
Really was.
The
You didn't have to do the whole
boss was
story by
best
yourself.
part
Like
in
you could just
whole
get the game, join your boy, and beat the game like that.
Like not only
Like
that, like this is the thing that what makes it worse is because when we had this conversation before Division came out, and this was off the beta, talking about the beta, we had the same little conversation. I said it needs to have things in it that Destiny has in order for it to succeed.
Yeah, I remember that.
It doesn't do that. It doesn't have anything like it. Like it, people draw a lot of comparisons between the two, but you can't compare one game that doesn't have true PvP to one that does, because that's really how Destiny is still alive today, is because its PvP is still fun. This game, if I run into RKive or something like that, and we both got the same damage, yeah, we're gonna both use our health points to try to kill each other. But after that, it's like, okay, now what? Do the same thing again for another 4 or 5 hours? Like, the longevity of this game is tarnished because it has nothing really to do. Now, if this game had more things as far as like Kive said, more factions, because the way they talked about these factions in this game, because I think there's like 6 factions, they made it seem like you could join one of these niggas. Like you could join a gang or some shit. Like, or you could start your own faction and start to dominate it. You can't do none of that. You just run into niggas and kill them and rinse, wash, and repeat. Like, this shit is trash, B. Like, uninstall this whole right now. Like,
man.
Like, man, let's go to
I was saying
topic.
that before, man. Well, wait, damn. But no, what I was saying, cause Prof, like, I remember didn't they say something about expanding the world back in, like, saying that in April they were gonna release something to expand the world, and even in May, and I don't even think they
Yeah,
added
they're
new
supposed to be
territories,
like
right?
Queens or something like
And
that.
we still haven't even seen that. Then they also received a lot of flack because they didn't even have the option to trade or any kind of system like that in this game, and they had to put in an update. I knew they weren't looking to do that, but they got a lot of complaints. Like for real.
I mean, but these type of games, I can understand that. And
Well,
the only excuse
then-
I've ever given this and Destiny for not doing it is because if you have so many of the same exact weapons, for instance, I have a lot of the same exact weapons. It's kind of breaking the game if you just give all your boys the same exact weapons without them having to grind for it or So I understand why it didn't do it. So even the trading system in here is not like I could just give you whatever's on my back. We have to be in the dark zone or anywhere else, and if I pick something up, I can say no, I don't want this, and just give it to you.
Well, to be fair, that's a challenge for them to really move forward with. Like, that's something like, I know we can say, all right, I give them that. They didn't want to do that. But that's something that a lot of people were writing on the Reddit, on subreddits, and on forums. And I'm thinking like, yo, listen, that may be a challenge you guys may have to commit to or something to try to accomplish it, because why not? Like, I thought they were going to have so much. In fact, they have so many of the same weapons, but on different levels. I thought they were going to be a lot of different weapons. Everybody looked the same. I didn't feel rewarded.
I have a question real
They
quick.
got like the same 10 AUG weapons. And it's just one's a little bit better than the other one. Like, this game sucks.
I have a question real quick.
There you
If
go,
anybody
Abel.
can answer it. What made the Dark Zones not work? Because particularly, you guys know me. I didn't play the
There's
game.
nothing
Dark
to
Zone
do.
works.
It's totally different why it doesn't work on PC compared to console.
Right, because there's
Because-
no glitches
okay.
or nothing like that.
Well, no, there's not that. There's no security. You can just hack the game. You can literally sit there and put in code and make your gun do 50 million damage, and nobody can catch you.
I ain't
doing
gonna
it.
hold you. I kind of
What?
tried it, and it does work.
Ricky,
That's
you
the
always-
word.
You can
always
just
been a
hack
cheater,
it.
though.
There's no.
You know me, man.
All the
I don't
protection
even
is
play.
on the client side, and that's the problem. It's supposed to be on server side. Like on consoles, it's client side because you obviously can't hack the PS4. So
Right.
PC, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Like, there's no the dark zone doesn't not work on consoles. It's just boring. Like, it's just nothing to do in there. Like, when we played the beta, we wanted it to be open, and it's like, okay, this is what they could add but they didn't add none of the shit that we wanted them to add. All they made it is the higher up you go, the harder the bosses are. Okay, but you don't get like guaranteed like great loot for beating these niggas on 32 or level 5 or level 6. Like, it's nothing to do in the dark zone.
That's why
And
you're
then
crafting the whole
you got-
time.
Then you got people
Yeah.
like you, Abel, who will go in there. And now, don't get it twisted. The one thing that they do well is the ranking system. So they're not gonna put you, someone who's brand new, in there and make you go up against someone like me because I'm way fucking higher than you. That would be petty. If they would have did that, I would have broke this goddamn game. But they didn't do that. So it is kind of fair in a sense. They put you in a group with people who, are around your level. But you can still abuse that. Like, I could take my level back down and still have crazy damage and kill every single person that comes in new to the game. So, like, it's broken in that sense.
That's crazy. and it's saying here in the article that they're punishing offenders too late here. Is that true, RKive, on
Absolutely.
the PC side of things?
Yeah,
Like
it's already
you're
too
not
late.
just insta ban?
A lot of things are too late. So in the beginning of the game, like if you knew how to do stuff, you knew how everything worked and the glitches, you could get a lot of really good stuff right away. But you can't do that no more.
Right. Okay.
And it's like, just if you were in the beginning of the game, you're better off than if you just started playing it now. I'll put it that way. Like the game
But
has
it's
so
too
much
little
potential.
too late though, right? At this point, it's over. It's fucking done.
It's literally the Steam stats. If you check the Steam stats, we checked them like a week ago.
Yeah.
There's like 250,000 people were playing at one time. If you go check it right now, there's like 3,000.
Oh, see, no, that's mixtape numbers.
I
Nah.
want. I want to.
There's more people playing Destiny. There's more people playing Destiny Story than are playing this whole game.
Yeah,
Well,
100%.
Stop.
I don't
Profit.
I'm not
Story,
even.
bro.
He's right.
I don't.
That's
feel
not
the
even a
story.
joke. That's
He's
100%
right.
true.
I
There's more
think-
people playing Black Ops Zombies than are playing Division.
Well,
Like,
Yep.
I-
these are
Black
facts.
Ops 1 zombie.
And this is after having 1.3 million concurrent users at launch. The Division. I don't feel like the
Broke a
game,
record. Yeah.
I don't feel like the game was trash. I played it. Man, I got like.
Stop it. Stop it. You're lying.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. Let me finish.
Nope.
I got like
No,
Ah,
trash.
Felicia.
No.
60. I got like 60 hours on there. I'm done. I'm basically done. But
Yeah, it's trash.
I played like we was on that shit like
Yeah, we
all
was.
day. For that
Trash.
time, it was fun. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Now
say
it's trash.
when I hit level 30, like once you go for something and you achieve it, and there's really nothing else to do, that's when you just start feeling like, damn, you might be reduced to making a new character. But after really, once you hit level 30, guys, like 1 through 29, you playing with your friends, like you gonna enjoy that shit. Once you hit level 30 and you start to see the flaws and the lack of content, not because they didn't have it, because it got cut, you might just start feeling like it's time to move on. So that's pretty much where I was at.
You can play the Dark Throne, you know what I'm saying, and then go ahead.
I was never a fan of the Dark Zone.
I did it on purpose this time. But you can play Dark Throne all stop and get to like level 99.
Yeah, but
and even then, it's trash. Like Chase, it's trash, B. Like what? Other than Carter,
hold on.
Other than me,
it's
Carter.
Not fair. Y'all both played Destiny though. I didn't play Destiny.
But listen,
so I don't have a game that I can compare it to.
But listen, if me, Carter, Wiser, or Dave said, Chase, let's play, you playing, right?
I'm not getting on that. I'm not playing that.
Okay, so you're not even playing it.
I'm bored now, but I don't feel like the game is
trash, B. That's why.
I don't want to call it trash.
No, you feel like you maxed out.
If it was trash, y'all know me. I don't even do multiplayer. If I play a game for 60 hours, I can't call it trash.
Chase, you kind of said right now that you feel like you maxed out before. Did you say something similar to that? I think you said you feel like you've done enough or something like that? Because you said 60 hours, right?
I feel like I got my $60 worth. I put my 60 hours in, I'm done.
But here's the thing. The Division isn't supposed to be a game that even has anything close to being done as far as how long you can play.
I know that.
You're supposed to constantly find and get better gear and do things to go.
No, I'm not getting. It's not about you. No, Chase. This ain't. Oh, here we go. I'm out of this one, guys.
It's not showing. My man said I'm damage controlling. If I was damage controlling, I would tell you that the game was great and gone back. I said I got my money's worth and I'm done with the game. I don't think it's trash.
You got your money's worth, B.
Yeah, I
did. Your money's worth?
But
what's the thing?
Again, I also didn't play Destiny, and I
know season pass
from a. I did.
So you didn't get your money's worth. Because you spent $100 on the game.
Did I?
I mean, 60 plus 40.
That's my point. I was enjoying the game.
So you didn't get your money's worth then.
Okay, but I was enjoying the game that much that I bought the season.
But you was enjoying it because we were there.
That
Would you enjoy this game by yourself? Is my question.
Absolutely not. We
when
said
you
that.
But that's the thing. When you buy this game,
you did call that earlier.
It doesn't say on the game itself. All right, the only way you can have fun is with the team. And this is not only to you, Chase. It's not even to you, dude. I'm being general about this. A game like The Division, you shouldn't even say, "Yeah, I got my money's worth already. I'm done. I'm ready to move on," because that's a game. That's you though, but there's a lot of people out there.
That's what I'm saying though. That's how it should be. You should be able to approach a game and say, "Look, I can have fun with this. I can hop on, even though I don't. I can hop on Call of Duty and play Black Ops right now by myself and have fun. Or I could go on Zombies and just find some dudes to run with and we can have fun. I could go on Destiny and play PvP and have fun. I cannot do nothing on Division."
Well, but I agree with that. I already said
trash.
That them not having real PvP where you like really get out there and it's not about loot. Without that, it's a wrap for the game. That right there.
They could have had like a wager system, like where you and the enemy could have wagered weapons or some shit like that and stuff like. There's a lot of things that they could have done to make this game good.
Prob, you know what I asked for?
They're gonna do for here is gonna be trash, B. Like the next DLC, what is it gonna be? They're gonna open up Queens. You're gonna be able to go to Queens Bridge.
We're still waiting for
shoot the same niggas that you've been shooting, or is it gonna be a new faction? But these dudes are gonna have rocket flamethrowers, and then it's still gonna be easy as fuck. Like, and then not only that, the outfits are trash, B. Like, at least Destiny got some variety in their gear. Their gear don't all necessarily look the same. This shit is the exact same shit but different colors. Every single one of them.
Yep.
I told
you can change your scarf.
I recall us saying to get the game if you can play with friends, but if you by yourself, don't.
Yes.
But it's so bad that even with friends, you're getting tired of this shit already.
Well, that is true. I'm just saying.
Every time that Carter hits me up, say, "Let's hop on the Division." And matter of fact, Chase, we all did that together. We hopped on there in 5 minutes on. I'm getting off the shit, B.
We did. But that was well after we got to level 30.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and not only that, we got to 30. Not only that, the grind in this game is so easy. You can get to 30 so fast. Other games, it takes a longer period of time. We got to there in less.
Word, Chase, how fast did you get to level 30, fam?
He got up there fast because I was in there doing the missions with them, so I was like doing it on the hardest difficulty, so they were getting more XP. So if you have somebody like that, you can literally get to 30 in less than 2-3 hours, maybe 4 hours.
I don't know if it's that soon, but you probably in one session, maybe a session and a half. You can like it.
You're talking about Division still, right?
Yeah.
Of leveling system.
Like, you don't have to even play the story. You can just do the side missions.
That's where
not only that.
is. Good.
Like you can play with a friend that's a level 30, and you can just follow him around and not do nothing and gain
what I just
levels.
did. That's what I was talking about. That's what I did for Chase.
Boo Man helped me level
Matter
up,
of
and
fact,
he did all the missions.
That's what I was doing with
I
Chase.
think I like
Chase,
the
controller.
Chase
I
and
laid in the
Dave
corner
couldn't
and went
even
to eat.
shoot nobody.
Yeah.
And because they had skulls about it, I said, "Don't worry about it. I'll go ahead and do it." And they got the 30 quick as fuck. Like,
I got the level 30 in like 3 hours.
It's trash, B. It's trash.
So
How was that?
I think we're all in agreement that at the very least, I mean,
Trash.
it's a wrap. Whether it's trash now or whatever,
It's over. Consumer interest is gone. It's done.
I think
That's
it's
done.
gone, especially
People
with.
play up.
I just it's
Bro, how do you ruin a game that's a modern day shooter with such amazing feat? Like you have
It
such
has
a
potential,
potential,
bro.
bro. Like that whole game should have been the Dark Zone with like a horde mode, bro,
Yep.
and like a
There should
constant
have been affected
multiplayer,
people
bro.
in there. Yep, there's a
Bro.
lot they could have did with
Like
that.
they could have
Like,
threw
I don't
zombies in
understand.
that.
Yo, a zombie mode DLC would
Remember,
fix
yo,
it.
I know you
Yep.
guys remember I was
That might have
complaining
been
about
fire.
that. Remember I was complaining about that? I was like, yo, man, why didn't they have that shit? Like, why? I was like, yo,
Not
man,
only
they should have
that, my
had that.
question is, where the animals at, B? Because every damn
like dogs and rats.
it's only dogs. Every
And New York
game
rats.
like this, like Last of Us, even had like elephants and shit in it, and it was a zombie, essentially a zombie apocalypse. Like there was elephants, there was giraffes walking around down the street, panthers and shit. Like where are these? There's only dogs. Like what the fuck happened? So New York don't got nothing else. There's no deer. There's nothing else. No bears.
That's what's that. Wasn't there an outbreak? Shouldn't there be like some crazy shit going on?
Yeah,
You can't even drive vehicles in that game. I'm
It should
done.
be
You
weird,
can't ride
bro.
a bike, fam.
It should be some weird looking people. It should be some. And then, like, once you go to the safe house or the safe room and then you talk to the niggas after you complete a mission or do something for them, them niggas say the same shit nonstop. Like, this dude from the beginning of the game that I rescued has been fucking complaining about his arm for the 100+ hours I've been playing
Chill,
with this
yeah,
damn
alright.
game. The second you go back and he, oh, my arm. Like, bitch, what the fuck is you still complaining for, bruh? Like, they can't update that shit. Shit is trash, man. Trash. It's trash, man.
Well,
That's funny as fuck, yo, that you
Sure.
said that shit because he does complain about
Yeah,
the
He
same.
does, nonstop.
I like my 50 hours, but I'm not gonna probably spend too many more. I mean, I don't even know where that CD is.
And it's only 4 player to squad up. Like I don't, man. I mean, that's just little something small that I'm complaining about. But still,
Blade.
man,
What you wanted 5, Rick?
And
I wanted 8. Shit, I want, bro.
Oh,
look
you
how
wanted
big
8?
that-
Oh,
bro,
you
I
know,
wanted
hold
8.
on. You know you can do that. There's an exploit where you can do that, where you can have multiple people in your.
I'm mad it's an exploit.
Yeah, like it's something that niggas found out that you can have. So it's like 4, but the most you can have is like 6 or something like that. So you actually can do that. But yeah, go ahead and get a hefty bag and put that hole in it because it's trash.
God damn.
Right. Like you, damn, bro.
Matter of fact, I apologize for spending this much time talking about it. I apologize.
Nah, I
Man said a
mean,
hefty bag.
Right. It's like stupid.
I don't know. I didn't think it was that bad though. Trash though, like trash.
It's trash. Yo, do you play it still?
What is
Well,
that?
hold on, I wanna say
what
one
is that
thing.
game considered?
Is it uninstalled?
No, well, somebody said,
You
well,
know where your
y'all do the
disc
same thing in COD every year. The COD has player versus player. The dark, that is not real PvP. That's bullshit. When you hope,
It's not real PvP.
when you
It's not each one.
all you just gotta hope people don't get in your way while you're trying to get loot. That's what the dark zone is. It's not you actually going in for the specific objective of going in with your team to kill other players necessarily. Because when you do that, you're marked for death pretty much. Like they,
A PvP mode could have fixed this game.
I think it still might be able to get some of the people back. To be honest,
It won't. It won't.
but yeah, man.
Even if they add a PvP mode, they add zombies to that motherfucker. They could do everything that we want right now. I'm still not re-downloading that shit. It's already trash in my opinion. It's too late.
Like y'all play Call of Duty, right?
Yeah,
Like the
Hey.
game type,
Once a
what is
month
it
or
called?
something.
Hardpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you set up factions where there was like 15 versus 15, move the hardpoint around supposedly inside the dark zone, and let people fight over like the best stuff in the game, it would fix the game.
Man, what about that being the whole map though? Like the whole map being a dark zone where
Even
that
that could-
happens constantly.
That
Like,
could fix the
come on.
game
Thank
too.
you, Rick. I'm with that.
I don't
Yeah.
understand.
Dark
It's
Zone
a
is
modern
fixed
day
game too.
shooter that we all want. A third-person modern day shooter, open world. What do you call these type of games though? Like Destiny and the Division. Like, are
Just
they
like
not
points
MOBAs,
to kill
right?
'em?
They're not considered MOBAs, but what do you consider?
No, not at all.
Where literally the
Some people
longevity.
say it has RPG elements, or they might say MMO elements, but I don't know if the devs consider
It's
the
not a
Division
real
actually.
MMO. Like
Yeah.
Division's not really an MMO, but it's like a stolen MMO. Like it tries to be one.
Because
It's
real
called that whole
talk,
sci-fi shooter. To be
yeah,
honest.
because real talk, these type of games shouldn't have like a short lifespan. These are games that should be always updated constantly, and this. Nah, I'm not playing that shit.
I mean, granted, Division is still new, but
But it's so limited.
For all the people that hate Destiny, as RKive stated, how many people are still playing this motherfucker? Because it still has millions of people playing it, even with this dry ass 6-month period of no DLC. There's still millions of people playing this game. It still has longevity based off the DLC. That's how that game is designed. It's based off DLC. Even though it originally wasn't supposed to be until Activision came in and spent that $500 million on them, told them, look here, Playboy, it's our game now. That's why all them niggas from Bungie quit, because they was tired of being Activision bitches. But that is what's going to increase the longevity of that game regardless.
All right, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and move on.
That topic affected me, man.
Apparently, man.
Trash, B.
I apologize.
That game had potential, though.
What we got next?
Have mad potential.
Next, this isn't really super duper long news, but if I can find the freaking, I didn't put it on here. I can add it real quick. Basically, the new graphics card, though, for all the nerds. You know,
Oh, that's just ridiculous.
like, oh, here we go. I don't know if that's the actual picture of it or not. So basically, we got a GTX 1080 and 1070 coming out. Ricky, do you happen to know the prices of those offhand?
I do. $599.
Yeah, let him go.
Okay.
No, go. No,
No,
you
you're
said
good.
$599. Yeah.
$599 for the 1080 and $379 for the 1070.
I thought it was $699. You a beast?
No, that's for the Founders Edition, and
yeah.
the Founders Edition is actually just the basic card that says it has the NVIDIA Shield on it. The ones that are $599 will be like EVGA, Asus. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Right.
Oh damn.
So
That's sad.
the
Well, amazing fuzz, but
I got a 980 Ti. This is the nature of PC gaming. You can't fall into, like, some people are into it where every time a new card come out they get it. I'm gonna stick with this 980 Ti because by the time I feel like I need a 1080, it won't be the new card anymore. But like when I need a game that takes full advantage of that, I won't need it. Plus I paid some nice coin for that goddamn 980 Ti. So, but the GTX 1070, how much was that one? $450?
that 379, fam.
379, and it's more powerful than a 980 Ti
Right.
and the
And a
Titan
Titan
X.
X.
And
That's
it's
crazy.
cheaper than those. So guys, if you're looking to get some PC hardware, you might want to look, but I might wait till after E3 before I do anything.
After
like that.
a little matter of fact, wait till October. Be real.
I mean,
Yep.
Black Friday.
Y'all say that for? I mean, if they want to get started earlier
dog.
after E3,
Sales.
then see stuff. But
Sales gonna be ridiculous.
380 for a 1070. That's
Not bad.
That's not bad at all,
That's
bro.
better
And that's
than-
just the reference card
Flexing
too.
with that too.
yeah. So anyhow,
I got like a few rumors,
sure.
but I'm gonna let her read it because I can't see for shit. Like,
True.
this isn't rumors, that's facts.
What's facts?
That one right there.
GTA?
This whole thing right here is
Alright.
facts, but this is rumor and that's rumor.
Alright, so rumor GTA 6 not until PS5 and Xbox 2.
Yep.
Shadow of Mordor 2 rumor. And this is facts.
Right.
Massive GTA Online update coming within a few months. States you'll be able to sell everything. Drugs, TV, also... my eyes are still fucked up too. Also large new properties.
Yep. There. Good shit. Appreciate it.
All right, Miss UTX.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, so if you didn't really understand it, basically GTA has a really big update coming out where you can sell drugs in it. So you're gonna be out here on these corners flipping these bricks,
Y'all nigga move that
as
dope.
well as you can rob people and steal like clothes and sell clothes. You can still go to people's houses, steal TVs, sell TVs and stuff like that.
That's gonna start
Rockstar,
turf wars.
Rockstar definitely confirmed this, so that's not a rumor at all.
Wait, is that just a single player or?
No, it's
multiplayer?
online. It's only online.
That's dope.
That is diet.
All right. A quick promo. GamingIlluminati.com. I fuck that shit up every week, dude. Make sure you check out the website, download the app, and they're gonna have some E3 stuff. Matter of fact, and the YouTube channel, GI updates. So make sure you check out
True.
the team over there. And yeah. Next order of business. You got something to say, Rick?
Illuminati. Nothing, no, not at all.
Yo, man, yo.
What?
Sorry, man. We mentioned last week that Respawn Entertainment was working on a Star Wars game.
Yes,
And I
sir.
thought that was confirmed, by the way. Now, this week,
Let me see.
I think Ricky hit us with a link to an article from Polygon that says another Star Wars Battlefront is coming next year. So I don't know how that's going to work. It also said, Star Wars sold pretty well, 14 million copies. So I guess that's really good.
There's 3 of them, bro, coming out.
All right, go ahead. Talk about that.
Shit, the train's coming. So you got three Star Wars games that are going to be releasing. One of them is going to be next year from DICE. Then you got one the year after that, which is confirmed to come out by Visceral Games. And then you have another Star Wars that's in development by Respawn Entertainment, and that one's rumored to be a third person. Also, Blake Jurgensen, the CFO of EA, confirmed from a call that they will be releasing Star Wars games over the next 4 years. There's no other information that speaks on whether or not after these 4 years do they lose the licensing on it or whatnot, but I do know we will be expecting it. My question to all you guys is, do you think it'll affect any Battlefield releases? Because, DICE works, well, like I think Kyver said, there's EA DICE, I think he said, LA DICE?
Yeah.
In fact, Kyver, you said something like that, and I don't know about the team with Visceral. I don't know if they got a split team, but I just want to know, what's your thoughts on that? Do you think they'll release Star Wars the same period, the same month as Battlefield, or will they try to really stretch that gap so that they don't have to force competition amongst each other? But yeah,
They'll probably test the water out and see which one sells better at first, and they'll probably focus more on that, and then put the other one on the side burner.
If they were smart, they would come out with during the dry months when games are usually dry, March or something like that. Then come out with Battlefield in September or October. So that'd be the smart thing to do. That's what Battlefield Hardline did. Although that's not really one to brag about.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah, it was actually sports, though.
That's really what they should do, because there's a huge gap when we playing games. We it's nothing to play, and then all of a sudden there's an influx of games where it's damn, now I can't stop playing games. So if they'll do that, I know one of the games for a fact that they stated is going to be a single player game. So I don't know if that's the third person one they're going to be doing, or if they're going to be doing a first person one that's single player only.
Well, I think they said the next one next year from EA DICE will feature a story and is going to feature parts from The Force Awakens too. But I don't know. I think it's going to be Respawn, bro, that may have single player only. I don't know though.
I'm not gonna lie. I want Force Unleashed. I'm not a super huge.
Yeah, I need the Force Unleashed 3, bro.
Or super huge Star Wars fan. I don't know really anything about Star Wars with the exception of video games. But Force Unleashed was fire. And that was one of my favorite games. And the old Battlefronts on PlayStation 2 were amazing as well. So that's all I want is a new Force Unleashed and a real Battlefront.
What about space battles?
Yeah. That would be fun.
They did confirm bigger and better worlds. Yeah.
Yeah, if they could put that inside one of these games, that'd be funny.
They said that there's promising to have bigger and better worlds. That they heard the people. They possibility something about server browsing too. But because they didn't have that in Star Wars Battlefront, a lot of people were upset about that too. So let's see. They might showcase it at E3 though.
I think it could potentially do well if they do exactly what Prof was actually stating before. If they put it in the dead season, or they just skip out on a year or whatever, and then release it on a dead year when they're you know what, we're still developing for the next Battlefield or whatever, and then drop it then. But I don't know. I 14 million copies sold. They fooled 14 million people. So kudos. They're gonna run it back again. They fooled 14 million people.
Yo, how Call of Duty gonna have
still
space
sold
before
more
Battlefront?
than
That's what I don't get.
Say it again.
How does Call of Duty have space battles before Battlefront?
Right. Thank you.
Stop.
That doesn't make any sense.
fucking
Preach,
thing.
bro.
Well, matter of fact, Kyber, I wanted to ask because you're a Battlefield guy too, but
Yeah.
the whole development team, because I had mentioned it before and I didn't want to be off track. I was saying about whether or not they'll split the team. What do you think would happen? Like, because they said that it's going to be coming out over the next 4 years, meaning they're not going to hold off on a Star Wars game and then release it the year after. They're not doing that because Star Wars and Battlefield are two totally different games. So I want to know, do you think will the team be affected by developing Battlefield, or you think they'll put the focus on Star Wars? Is there
Yeah,
any?
they are crazy with their development cycles. Like they develop like 3 or 4 games at one time. It's crazy what they do. They could do anything. Like I don't even know how to explain it. Like they got Mirror's Edge.
Yep.
They did Battlefront or whatever, and Hardline, and fixed Battlefield 4
Plants
all at
vs.
the same time.
Zombies. And
At the
Plants
same
vs.
exact
Zombies.
time, they did all
Oh
that.
yeah, Plants vs Zombies. You right? Damn.
And Plants vs Zombies.
And FIFA.
And FIFA. Like
And FIFA.
they did all that at the same time in like the last
And
3
Crackdown.
years.
But then last year it came out like around the same time the Star Wars movie came out. So you think the next few ones will be selling as much as the last one did?
Well, they said the next one
There's
is going
another
to be
Star Wars
featuring.
movie coming out too, though.
Yeah.
Because it's another
He said that.
trilogy, right?
Well, yeah, because like I think it's called like went to go see the Cap movie and I seen the trailer. It's called Rogue something. So I think it's coming out at the end of this year.
I think Blake Jurgensen and Amy Hennig. Amy Hennig, she used to be one of the lead directors of a lead in the Uncharted series. Also, I think she was part of Crystal Dynamics, but she also said that it won't feature that Rogue movie that Prophet's talking about. So their version of Battlefront won't really feature anything from the movies. It's EA Dice's title of Battlefront. They may feature stuff from the Force Awakens. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know. This seems like so much shit to take in. To be honest with you, with Star Wars. What's up, baby?
Yeah, Ricky, I agree, bro, because I'm looking here and it's saying that they're going for the next 2 to 3 years having a yearly start. That's going to be actually tough. I mean, and you just can't give us this more incremental change. This has to be something big. I don't.
Bro, 4? Like, matter of
4.
fact, what's that company
That's
called?
big.
Dreadnought? Is there another company called Dreadnought? It was supposedly they were going to develop one too? I don't know.
You know what's crazy that I'm just now thinking about? I hope Disney doesn't fuck with any of this shit.
Well, Disney.
Because-
No, they confirmed they signed a license
They're
with
done.
EA.
They're done with
Disney Infinity is done.
well, I
Nah,
thought.
they're not self-publishing anymore.
Yeah, Disney
Oh,
still.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. All right.
Yeah, because I'm about to say because Disney be fucking shit up for companies
Well, you know,
and Sony for that matter.
I'm glad you mentioned that because I'm glad they didn't pull what Sony did with like Spider-Man. I don't even want to go back to Spider-Man, but the fact that it took them so long to actually sign off and do like a split thing with Marvel. Well, Disney signed with Lucasfilms and EA, so I mean, EA has control over what the games will be about. So I'm actually happy on that end. Disney will have no affiliation to it now. As far as Disney and in Disney Infinity, they will no longer be a self-publishing company. I don't know if anyone would take them under their wing. I don't know what's the real reason behind that. But to be honest,
They must not have that same contract with Marvel because I've seen Disney games that have Marvel characters in it. And there was also rumored that Kingdom Hearts was going to feature Marvel characters as well as
I
Star
remember
Wars
seeing a
characters.
picture of that.
Yeah, like they had Star Wars niggas and Marvel characters in the new Kingdom Hearts.
Fam, I do not know what happened to Disney Infinity. I think there were games in their little amiibo toys looking things. I don't know what happened with that, but I was trying not to get confused because there was like so much Star Wars shit going on, and shit was just like confusing me.
Okay, well, we knocked that Disney joint out. Oh shit! We have arrived at one of the more funny. It was like when we talk trash games and all that stuff, and maybe potential games that went so far down after being so high up. Sometimes you got to think like this NBA Live shit. So,
Oh my God.
So NBA Live is not coming out this year. It has been confirmed. Now, Ricky, you purchased NBA Live or you
Fuck!
rented?
Why are you featuring my video? Oh my
I'm
God.
asking you. Did you
Come
purchase-
back now, Ricky.
Did you,
Come
did
back.
you purchase this or did you rent it?
Man, I got it for $30,
Okay,
man.
so
Leave me
you
alone.
purchased it. Okay, cool. All right, so you purchased it. I'm just asking. All right, I mean, like this live definitely looked better than the other ones, but I guess at the end of the day, it still wasn't enough. So basically, EA's delusional. They're doing a mobile game. It says
Fuck, man.
the franchise will be moving, and I quote, to the fastest growing, largest, and most accessible gaming platform. So that first sentence thing, you thinking like PS4 maybe. Nope, they talking about a mobile game, fam. NBA Live is looking to put out a mobile game before it puts out its next iteration of NBA Live, which is supposed to come out next year now. So it's saying...
Hold on, why am I getting an L?
So we're not going to see it this year, and we're supposed to see it at some point early next year. So you won't get a Live 17, but it's not coming out
but
this year.
That's a good thing. Thank God they didn't pull the plug on it, because a lot of people would like to see them go back to the drawing board and just get their shit together. Thank God they didn't just say, we're not doing it overall, we're done, we're mobile only.
But they've done that. They went to the drawing board and sat out for like 3 years, and when they came back, we got NBA Live 14, and you remember that shit.
I don't.
You know,
I don't know what to. I mean, my thing is this: you're seeing the effort that they're like, okay, we're gonna
put effort in for sure.
But the mobile, but look at this: the mobile side of that. I don't get that.
Is it?
I mean, I understand where the money
is. They could bank
is.
off of mobile. They could bank off of mobile.
Yeah, I don't like. I know we smarter than this. You know how much money mobile games make?
Well, yeah, because we got Candy
Yeah,
Crush
I'm
in
not
there,
taking
accounting for a quarter of
right. I'm about to say because
money.
like that Kim K game had like 150 million downloads. Like
she made it think.
So like we gotta stop acting like mobile games ain't really.
Yeah, it's not. But when you push your actual game back and put out a mobile game instead, it ain't cause you want to make more money, but it ain't cause you're confident. It's cause your game is not good. So you gotta go the mobile
maybe
route.
they're trying to get this mobile route to see what people want and need in the mobile game, and then once they see what people like in this mobile game, they'll be like, okay, we'll start incorporating that stuff to the actual real game.
You think that's going to work?
I feel like
wait,
they don't know what they're talking about. I feel like they don't know what they're doing, and like the mobile route might be the only way for them because they got people from 2K over there helping them. It's just still not working for these niggas.
So would 2K not having like real competition anymore now?
I mean,
like at all?
Competition in a long time.
Yeah, I don't like them not having competition. People are like, I'm not celebrating that Live is not coming out.
And it's not the fact that Live is complete garbage. It's just different.
And there's not enough players.
People are so used to already how 2K has played. Because like when I look at some people do pack openings on Live and some of my boys do play Live, man. It's like Live rewards you way more than 2K does. The only reason why 2K gets away with charging you so much money is because they're the only one that's dominated.
It's the more popular game.
Right.
And like what's worse is
we want Live to come back and be a contender.
A contender? Whoa, that was James Harden, yo. Oh my God.
No, listen, to be fair, 8,000 copies, I don't even blame them for going to the mobile market, bro. They only sold 8,000 copies. You know how many millions they spent?
Downloads 8,000.
That was James Harden.
That's crazy. And I'm going to download that bitch, too. That shit feels like a mobile game at some points because the mechanics of the game, and speaking about mechanics, like the movement, the shots, that was really my issue in this game, and that's really almost the majority of the game. But NBA Live 16, anybody who owns that game or played it will tell you, like, it's not a bad game. But compared to 2K16, it's a bad game compared to that one, but it ain't a bad game on its own at all, man. I mean, yeah, I fucked up. I spent 30 on it, but no, man. I know they're gonna go mobile. They need to get some money back. They're gonna do some microtransactions. They're definitely doing mad shit.
But at least they're coming back. They're not throwing in the towel. From what this statement says.
Man, this towel about to get thrown in. This is what they doing.
I mean,
I feel like they're gonna push Live back again, and then it's like, all right, we're gonna wait until 2018 now.
Yeah, if that shit pops off on mobile, they just might do that. I could see that.
They about to say, like, fuck it, nigga. We going to VR now.
Somebody said something about Joe Montana. I thought we was never going to bring that up again because they're trying to go mobile. Is that game even out yet on mobile?
I have no clue. I don't give a damn neither.
Oh man, let me see.
I don't want to go, man. After that guy got humiliated, his interview box was literally next to a line. I don't want to hear that shit.
Oh yeah, that shit ain't even out yet, bro.
He ain't coming out, bro. Joe Montana probably said, "Yo, bro, change the name." I'm done.
Yeah, so sorry. I mean, too bad for Live.
I'm gonna download that shit too. That shit better be free to play.
The way you just said it, Tom Bergner. It's always 2K.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like we play 2K. 2K got its issues too, but
it's still dominating the market, fam. And as far as sports
I
basketball,
mean, I think it's a better game too. Like, it's just a better game. More.
I think it's
I
more
like the presentation of live though. Like
Live
they
has a way
should have
better presentation, and I like live music
Absolutely.
better.
it's so lit, but they're
Live,
actually
live
literally
sneakers is clean too, though.
Yeah.
Shit, I remember live sneakers,
Nikes.
live, like, it's some petty shit, but even they arena was better. Like, it's just they don't do it right. I mean.
Bro, mechanically, that's why the game fucks up. The game mechanically is fucked up.
Yeah. So all right.
RP.
Message. Real quick. EA said they will bring games to the NX if it, quote, makes sense. They also said that they were going to do that in 2011 with the Wii and the Wii U. So, but that never happened either. Also, when we just mentioned mobile gaming in the market, mobile gaming is huge. Candy Crush, the developers of Candy Crush make up 23% of Activision's revenue for the first quarter of the year. So, I mean,
That's huge.
Activision,
Wow.
Activision bought that company.
That's a lot of money
for almost $6 billion. The devs of Candy Crush were purchased for $5.9 billion from Activision, which is crazy. So
I can't even hate on them, fam. Wow,
yeah, man.
Activision killing them.
Okay, so
Activision know what
let's
to
move
invest.
over to Kav's area of expertise, man. So
Yo.
I want you to basically, I know you got the answers for Battlefield 1. Like, basically, do you want to explain like some information that you have about the game? Maybe like obviously the time period and all that. Like, you just want to spend as much time as you want. Go ahead.
So, all right. Well, my leaked information that I got on the game. When did I get it? I think I got it like March 5th. I actually knew the name of the game. It was Battlefield 1 or Battlefield 1918. As if you see my video, it pretty much explains it. But I'm kind of iffy on some things that are supposed to be in the game. Supposedly there's heat-seeking rockets, and it's the heat-seeking rockets are for the jets or the buy twos, buy threes, or whatever. And there's like power pickups for the game. No, kind of like what do you call that? Yeah, power pickups, kind of like
Hardline.
Star Wars Battlefront.
Yes, Battlefront. Sorry, thank you. And I don't know. I'm just kind of really. I don't know what to say about it. I don't even know if it's true. Like any of this stuff is true or not. But like I've been kind of going over all the stuff for the game, whatnot, and.
Kav, what do you think about that though? You don't sound too happy. Like, what's going on in your mind? Good thing, bad
Hell,
thing?
you sound sad as fuck.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. Disappointed.
He sound depressed.
Yes, yeah.
I can't wait to play it. I'm not gonna lie. The thing I'm most worried about though is the sniping, because that's what I like to do. And if you played Hardline, the sniping is just terrible. It's really Call of Duty-ish, and I'm not trying to hate on Call of Duty.
No,
I
fuck
just-
it. Let the hate flow. God, we ain't mad. Go ahead, bro.
All
I
right, if you
hate
don't
Call
like
of
it,
Duty,
fuck
let's
it,
keep
go.
real.
Go ahead. I ain't mad at you. Go ahead, bro.
No, I just like I have so much I want to say on this subject. I don't even know where to start. That's my thing right
Wow.
Really?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Let it
And,
go. Let it go.
Let it go.
I just don't want it to be easy. I'm sick of playing games where you can just point and shoot and it's over. It's so stupid. I'm sick of seeing 100 kill streaks in the air. Power pickups are essentially kill streaks. I don't want to see flying rockets. It's supposed to be 1918. There's just so much there that they could just say, hey, let's do this because I want to please this guy over here, when the majority is like, what the hell are you doing? You know what I mean? Like,
Now, Kav, what happened?
I'm very optimistic though. Like, right now I'm kind of focusing on the negative because I have a video planned for tomorrow, and
Okay.
I think that's more or less my problem. I am excited for the game. Don't get me wrong. I have already pre-ordered the game. I'm gonna play it no matter what.
Though?
Same here, fam. Yo,
The first game I pre-ordered in
Right the word.
years.
Oh, I ain't mad at you then. All right, cool.
But overall, I think it's as long as they do it right and they don't listen to like the big YouTubers that like, oh, you should do this and you should do that because I'm level capper on Jack Frags. I think the game would be fine because I think that's where Star Wars failed because they made it too casual, and I think that's pretty much the main problem with it, or the main problem
Especially
could.
Hardline as well. Hardline is
Yeah, Hardline.
Well,
Hardline could have been a great game.
That was Visceral Games with their sniping. Make sure y'all check out Kyver's channel though, cause he be uploading
Link in the
all
description.
leaks.
Right,
Intro
true, real
description.
shit.
Alex boy.
And you hear this train, that train is real as fuck too. But check out his video and check out his channel now, real talk.
Yo, real talk though. One thing, like, I am happy to play the game. I really want to try it, and I really want to give it a go. And I'm going to be very open and optimistic for the game. I'm not going into it looking at it like it's going to be broken or negative. There are those things that I'm kind of worried about. With that being said, though, the future tech is, like I said in the beginning, the future tech could be the real problem here, because you could just put in a gun that has really high fire rate. Like, if you guys played Battlefield 4, the FAMAS shoots rounds at 900 rounds per second, or a minute.
Yep.
900 rounds per minute. And that gun destroys people. And there's no defense for it. With that being said, there's, like, guns that shoot at, like, 500 rounds per second, or per minute, sorry. I keep on saying second, but...
You hear his voice? He got that Battlefield voice, man. Stop fronting on your
go ahead, Copper. What does that even mean?
That he's authentic.
Man,
I want to represent. Yo, listen, man. There's some people who know that talk on Battlefield. Like, for real, he been putting me and the team on with all these leaks, yo, and he's been accurate this whole time.
This is true.
He's been accurate this whole time, son. So I've been piggybacking off of his info. So shout out to you guys. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, bro, yo, because the thing is, I have somebody who has info too. So when I compared the two, I was like, yo, bro, Kyver's been on point. And that thing that he said about the pickup on what is it called again? The pickup on
power pickups.
One of the things I heard was that because World War I is that period of just dropping bombs and all this crazy madness, that they may have that around the map where you may mortars and stuff. So I'm worried about that, man. And I'm just like, yo, imagine just
calling airstrikes.
Like, you guys ever played Halo? You know how everyone used to guard the rockets? The same thing could happen.
Yeah, the abuse that can go on. So, I mean, hopefully the balance is there. Hopefully it really revolves around, either our team earned that type of streak or airstrike or something, because they will have Battlefront. People complained about that, even with picking up heroes around the map. That's annoying. You know what I mean? So hopefully balance going on within the game.
It's like having an AC-130 and you can't do nothing about it because no one's carrying rockets. So you just gotta get hammered for 5 minutes.
I'm regardless. I'm getting this game. I don't care if it has these
100%
pickups. Regardless, I'm still copying this Battlefield. I love Battlefield. I want Bad Company 3 back, but that's maybe next year. Blah blah blah. But you know what I like to do in this Battlefield, Kai?
Oh, I already know.
Oh my god!
Some of these tags.
Oh, matter of fact, Rob, for you, I heard a rumor about the tags too. I don't want to really say off the chart that it's gonna be official, but they said something about the tags in that game is gonna really make a huge thing for you to show off to people when you steal tags from others. You can do it in
Battlefield 3. Yeah, you can switch your tag to and it'll tell you who you got it from, how many times you took it from that person. So they had that before, but. Hardline didn't really have that. They had their own unique, different kind of animations. So that was one of the reasons why I was really feeling Hardline, because you can have a baseball bat, an axe, all type of shit. But I'm worried about these tags. I need to know about these tags because I need to be running niggas. I got a mantle of niggas' tags, and I need them back.
I think that is coming back. I heard something about it, but I haven't been able to confirm it with my other guys, so I don't know. But I have heard something about it from one person.
I have a question. You were talking about the FAMAS and the rounds per minute, and you were alluding to something with 500 rounds per minute. What were you trying to get out? You didn't finish your thought.
So when you take a FAMAS that shoots 900 rounds per minute, comparative to a gun that shoots 500 rounds per minute, which is the average in Battlefield 4,
right?
Like, everyone's just gonna gravitate to that. Yeah, everyone's gonna use the FAMAS from not the FAMAS, but like. What is it, COD 4? Everyone used the M16. You're gonna have that same problem again. When you do that, it's already becoming a problem in Battlefield 4 as it is right now, with everybody using specific weapons.
TAR 21 nonstop, the fucking TAR 20 nonstop. Like, my question is, are they gonna have, because this is 1918, right? So, are they gonna have the ability to toggle on rapid fire and toggle it off, like single shot?
I bet you they will.
I hope
I don't know if they
were
doing that back then. Like that.
But that's the thing though. This isn't in the real. That everyone's got to remember this. This is not history. They're just going back there to use that as a reference point. This is an alternate history. All this stuff, anything could be in there.
That's what they can get away with rocket launchers than that laser and shit like that.
But they're talking about putting heat-seeking missiles on jets. There was no heat-seeking missiles till like the 60s or 70s.
Well, to be fair though, I seen on their Twitter people were asking them about confirming like certain things, and they're and to that nature, what they gonna do to fill in a lot of gaps in the game, because it's not like World War I had massive amount of weapons like assault rifles and stuff, like fully automatics. but they're gonna definitely implement prototypes that never made it into war, or weapons that they didn't have enough to mass produce. So we're gonna see a bunch of that, and who knows? That's why I look up like Forgotten Weapons, like their YouTube channel, where they have like a whole bunch of World War One stuff. But there's where you said heat seeking. These were ideas that may formed in World War One that may have not reached war points in World War One. But I wouldn't be surprised if they try to implement that in the game. Once again, I want balance, and this is Battlefield. I'm not trying to glorify them or because their trailer to me was really nice. There could be bullshit. There can be, but I'm trying to be positive here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. That low key sounds kind of like a bunch of bullshit. No,
I thought you said like what I said. Like, I'm chill.
Like, fucking the Nazis was coming up with all type of weapons, B. Like, so you trying to tell, like, so if that's the case, there could be lasers in that motherfucker. If they're going based off what could have been, you could just call this Battlefield Infinite thing. God damn it. Like,
go ahead, Prof. Go ahead. You're right. If you look at it like that,
really, like, because if it's not based off 1918, it's not like single bolt weapons and stuff like that, and that's just the background. But they're gonna have all these futuristic weapons. Then it's damn near Call of Duty.
There's one sniper rifle in the game though that's pretty much confirmed. I can't remember the name of it, but it's an anti-tank sniper rifle.
There's a Springfield too.
Yeah, but this anti-tank sniper rifle.
And what does that do, Cobb? What does that do?
All right, so in Battlefield, as it is right now, Battlefield 4, you need headshots to get one-shot kills, as it is right now. And if you couldn't do that, sniping would be so overpowered, it'd be just ridiculous. And they're putting a sniper in the game that has the ability to shoot people in the leg, the arm, anything, and they'll go down. And that's going to be that could cause a huge problem because I know how much people hate sniping, and I know that I'm on the other side of the fence. I enjoy sniping, but when you're getting sniped at 1,000 yards away by a guy that's going to hit you in your pinky toe and kill you, it's gonna piss people off. And this anti-tank sniper,
if they're going to have night maps, or would it be
day and night
another DLC like on BO4?
I guess it was in talks for beta. Like every time you join a server, it'll either be snowing, it'll be raining, it could be a normal day, there could be tornadoes.
Oh, wow.
Supposedly, you can switch it from night to day if that's real. You don't know what's coming yet. Like a lot of this stuff is leaked. Obviously, like a couple months ago, I had all this information. Everything is subject to change. It could be anywhere.
They come out this year?
October 21st.
Yeah, this year.
They got a collector's edition for $219.
I pre-ordered it. And guess what? It's $175 on Amazon, and you don't have to pay. You just click pre-order, and you have it there. So that's
you ordered the collector's edition.
Pre-order. You don't have to put no money down until release. Yep. So I can change my mind if I want, but it's $175 if you have Amazon Prime.
Yeah, let me hold something then, bro. Let me hold something. You better something. Right.
Facts. So Ricky
that's
out here
3
buying
video
this shit
games.
for everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, that's about 15 PC games. God damn, Ricky, let me hold something, man.
Stop. Yeah, I respect that. Let's go ahead and put that on that Monopoly table.
So
I'll put that on the poker table.
I tell you, the hype is real though.
I'm about to say. So, Call of Duty versus Battlefield. I'm getting both games. I usually when there's like this versus this, I usually just get both. So basically, y'all seen the trailer for Call of Duty. You seen the trailer for Battlefield. Now, the trailer for Call of Duty is, since this article, 1.2 million dislikes. Now, there's a couple facts on this article that explains why they feel that there's some botting going on. So, initially, it had 300,000 dislikes. It was the most disliked video game trailer ever. Now it's the 8th most disliked video in YouTube history. Now, it says the numbers are not normal, and then Battlefield has become the most liked video game trailer of all time. So you got Call of Duty, the most disliked. You got Battlefield, the most liked. Just to put it in perspective, it says if you look at the reveal trailer for GTA 5, it only has 280K likes. Skyrim only has 50,000 likes. The Avengers movie only has 82,000 likes. So for Battlefield to get the most likes, that's something's going on, bro. I feel like there's people botting Call of Duty's dislike. Now they would have dislikes out the ass anyway, but 1.2 million, man, in 4 days.
It's higher than that now.
Battlefield got 1 million likes in 4 days. Call of Duty got 1 million dislikes in a week. Yeah, if you look at like this article, that's kind of that doesn't.
Yeah,
add up.
I don't think that's true. To be honest,
What's that?
I don't believe that it's really that much dislike and that much love for one
don't
versus
either.
the other. I felt like them views, those dislikes are that of like music videos, like Justin Bieber, Rebecca Black. Like it's catching up to those. There's no. What was the highest game likes or dislikes prior to this? It's probably not even close to 1 million.
No, it's not. It's like, that's what I said. GTA
Right,
5,
it's probably-
288 likes.
Right. So I refuse to believe that it really
Battlefield
got
is going to
1 million.
outsell GTA for starters.
Right. So like that's not that's lies.
What if it's like a social experiment by YouTube? In general, like kind of like how Facebook
It could
did.
be, Kive. I agree with you. It very well
Like-
could be.
I
Like
honestly believe
Facebook
it's
did a
possible.
social experiment showing everyone negative things to see if it would drive people crazy and kind of pissed, and it did.
I don't think YouTube would jeopardize even do that to a company like Call of Duty. I think
I
it's
think they
fine.
would.
I don't think YouTube's smart enough for that.
I think they would. I
I
really
don't think
do.
that mess up their rep.
No, I wouldn't say per se YouTube. I would think a publisher would run an experiment like this. Honestly,
Right.
I think they
YouTube,
would,
I don't
but
think
not
yeah.
YouTube.
YouTube ran a social experiment. It's called Google Plus, and it's trash.
No,
That was their
that's
social
it.
experiment.
Yeah.
You never know, though.
Somebody doing some fuck shit, bro.
I do believe it's a little bit of botting here and there. Plus, is the hate train. Y'all know what that shit is. When
Oh,
one
yeah.
person hates,
Oh, please.
massive group of people just hate. Man, I read comments that said, "I'm gonna just dislike this because it's shit warfare." I'm like, what? So I mean,
Like-
that's gonna happen.
That's not the problem, though. Like, I don't care that it's getting hate or that Battlefield is getting so much love. The numbers don't sound right. Like, when you compare it to that of GTA that only has 250 something thousand, all of a sudden,
GTA,
so
biggest
that
game
means niggas
ever.
care
One
more
of the biggest
about
games ever.
right.
You scream
Niggas
that
care
shit
more
out.
about disliking Call of Duty than liking GTA, The Witcher,
No.
some of these other classic games. I refuse to believe that.
Let me
B.
see something.
I'd like to go on record and say I gave a thumbs up on both videos.
Yeah, me too. I thumbs up.
Hey.
I kind of shared it too, but I got some hate on that. But you
I
know, fuck that
paused
shit.
I did too. Everyone's like, "You liked it?" I'm like, "Yeah,
No, I
why
ain't
not?"
liking that shit. I paused it and went straight
I still
to the
like
comments.
it though. I still hit the like button, yo. I'm just showing some
Yo,
support. I
just
wasn't
hold on.
fond of the trailer.
The GTA 5 trailer, this is the first one. This got 35,000 likes. That's not the newest one. Where's the newest one? Here we go. 10
Yeah,
million.
does anybody go to Vlad TV?
I do. All the time.
Yo, wait,
have
what
you been seeing what's going on over there too?
the dislike treatment?
They've been
The
doing that.
bots, right? But it's becoming really big. Like the bots are really bad on his website. B.
People are just haters.
I mean, I ain't mad at them for not liking the trailer because, I wasn't that impressed either. But, like, it's kind of hard to rack up 1 million dislikes. Like, let me see what it's
Yeah,
at
come
now.
on.
Let's
Come
see how
on.
many. Like,
It's
I
at
know,
like 1.8 right now, million dislikes.
that's hilarious.
At this point, with Call of Duty and
Or something like
Battlefield, I think they got their own identities. Like, I don't think they're really that much similar, other than like first-person shooter.
It's just-
So I think they got their own identities to be judging only those two games together.
And the fun thing is, let's just throw out a number. Say this whole gets 20 million dislikes.
it might, yo. It might,
Right.
bro.
So let's just say that. It's also gonna get 35 million buys. So you trying to tell me that those 20 million people just really hated the game and they're never picking up Call of Duty again? Because the same niggas that hate Call of Duty buy Call of Duty. And let's be real with it. Let's keep it funky. Like, everybody has a love-hate relationship with Call of Duty. They always have.
Yeah.
Ever since
That's
Modern
me.
Warfare 2, after them niggas left, Respawn Army left and created their own shit, niggas have hated Call of Duty and or loved it. And you're going to get it every single year. Ghost included, Advanced Warfare included. I don't care what nobody says. Advanced Warfare 2 come out, niggas will still buy that shit. Like,
I hope not.
like it's niggas going to buy Call of. Let's just be real. Niggas love Call of Duty and they will buy it.
This is the fourth
Sad
most disliked.
truth.
It's now the fourth most disliked video YouTube. And don't get me wrong. I mean, as far as the dislikes, I don't give a fuck. I think it's more funny than anything. But I mean, it looks a little bit funny. I mean,
Is
like,
it?
it looks like something going on, bro. Something going on.
Something not adding up.
Yeah, man. I mean, this shit got 300,000 likes and 1.8 million dislikes. And Battlefield, let me see. Anybody got the sales numbers for Battlefield 4? Let me see something real quick.
Actually, I looked those up the other day, Chase. Couldn't find it. Not even on VG charts.
They don't got it.
Battlefield 4 had a terrible fucking launch, by the way.
It did. That's how come I think they hit it.
I want to see the
initially.
sales, because ain't no way this many people. Let me see. Battlefield.
It's more niggas that's liking that.
Yeah, they got it on VG
video.
charts. Hold on, I think. Let me see.
It's more niggas that's liking that
It did
Battlefield
very
video
well.
that actually play Battlefield.
13 million copies.
13.8.
So let's see how many copies Advanced Warfare sold, which people did not like.
More than that.
All right,
More
let's
than
see.
that.
Oh, we know. I just want to see how much more.
Like 20 something, I think.
21 million. So it's about 8 million people that bought that. I know Battlefield has a nice sized fan base.
Wow.
It's just that's kind of hard to see that I don't know, man. Where all these new Battlefield fans come from though?
A lot of my friends that
Well,
don't
yeah,
even
Bill.
play games and don't pay attention to games literally went to the trailer just to dislike it because they thought it was funny.
It is. I mean, it's definitely funny, but like,
It's hilarious.
let me see. Black
And they
Ops
don't
4.
even care about games.
Oh.
Also, you gotta think about it like this. And let's keep it funky. A lot of these niggas that are just now on this Battlefield hype train. I'm not talking about the OG niggas, the niggas that have been putting in work, but we all know that EA and or Microsoft was paying niggas to play these games at one point in time. So
They
there was
still
people
are.
that were
Yes,
playing.
yes.
There was
Oh,
people that
Ronco.
were. There was people that were still playing Call of Duty constantly, and then all of a sudden switch their channel to Battlefield, knowing damn well they trash and they don't like Battlefield, but they getting that money, so I ain't mad at them. And then once you get a channel that's got 500,000 plus or 1 million plus, start saying, "Yo, I love Battlefield." All of a sudden you get Battlefield niggas. Then you always got the difference between the people that are Call of Duty niggas. There's a lot of Call of Duty niggas that will go to Battlefield just to do Call of Duty shit. Then once they realize it don't work on Battlefield, they go back and they say, "Oh, Battlefield sucks," and then go back to Call of Duty.
That Ronku money, dude.
People
It
don't
pays
know
so
about-
much
people
money.
don't know about Ronku, bruh.
It pays money like stacks.
Educate. What's Ronku about?
I
I
can't
don't
say
know.
a whole
It's-
lot of it, but it is EA's
It's
program.
stacks.
EA has a program
Okay.
that
It's tens of thousands.
You do campaigns, and they pay you on top of the YouTube views you get. You get paid from them directly.
Yep, and it's
Wow.
like it's a lot of money. It's somewhere in the neighborhood of what I heard. It's like $80 for every 1,000 views.
It could get that high, and I ain't mad. I mean, shit, do what she gotta do out here. But
Yeah,
I'm
no,
trying to
you gotta
definitely-
eat. You
I'm
gotta
not even
eat.
hating. I'm trying to get on that.
Yeah.
Exactly. No shit.
So I ain't even do what she gotta do. Shit.
I hear it's good money.
So Abel, you asked about Call of Duty 4 being ruined. You want to lead off on
Yeah,
that?
so-
This will be
so-
the last thing before we go. Go ahead.
Yeah, guys. So, shout out to the Gaming Illuminati crew. I actually watched Sicky Gunn's video. He actually titled this video, "YouTube will destroy Call of Duty 4." Now, the things that he was particularly stating were in reference to supply drops, people bitching and complaining in the YouTube community, and things of that nature. Now, I want to ask you guys: do you guys feel? Because in my heart, I still feel like we could have a good experience in Call of Duty 4. But immediately Chase was like, nah, they're going to ruin it. But I want to ask you guys, what do you guys feel as a whole? Do you think that Call of Duty 4 is going to be ruined, like essentially, due to the, people complaining again, supply drops if they're in there, and YouTubers making content that actually, I would say, I mean, but Chase made a good point. It's naturally not the content creators' fault, but the people taking it too far with the game. Like, do you guys feel like it's going to essentially be exploited in a great way?
I'll go first.
Call of Duty 4?
Well,
Yeah, Call of Duty 4
look, just to reiterate for people that don't know, the Call of Duty 4 remasters, they're not changing anything on the game. All the stuff that people may dislike, Frag Times 3, Martyrdom, the what was that? The M4A3, ACOG. There's like all that Juggernaut, all that stuff is still going to be in the game. I just feel like if something's going to go wrong with Call of Duty 4, it's definitely going to be the people, because they ruin everything. But being a Call of Duty 4, having a lot of experience with it, I pretty much know what people are going to do. So I don't know how much they can run the game. Like the best class setup videos and all that stuff, the game is so old. I think most people already know what the best guns and stuff on there already are on there. They're not going to have any supply drops and stuff for additional weapons or anything. At least I hope not. But I am betting that they're going to have DLC to get some more maps.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to have
I
DLC
agree.
probably for Call of Duty 4 Remaster and for goddamn Infinite Warfare. My biggest hope is that the people that are going to be the cheesers just play Infinite Warfare and don't even come to Call of Duty 4. And yeah, so I hope not. I hope that they don't ruin this.
Even though I'm a diehard Call of Duty 4 fan, I feel that the game itself is going to be fun. I feel like it's gonna have the same issues, and people are gonna have the same problems that they did with Call of Duty 4 back in the day. But I think the mass majority, because there's a lot of people that never played Call of Duty 4. You got a lot of people that started off on Modern Warfare 2 or Black Ops. So I feel like they're gonna get that game, they're gonna play it, have fun for it for about a few weeks, and then really hop on Infinite Warfare. So I don't think it's gonna be millions of people playing Call of Duty 4.
It says 18 million people got caught for. I looked it up.
A lot of people are going to realize that it's 3 kill streaks. It's real gun on gun skill. They're not going to be able to have the abusive overkill streaks or stuff like that. So they're not going to be able to do like 100 kill plus montages and stuff like that. So I think that most of the people are still going to play Infinite Warfare.
Yep.
I want to know if they're still going to have one-on-ones.
I
think they're gonna bring that because they said all the modes will be in the game, so I'm sure they're gonna
have that chopper you call in. you got to shoot it with RPG.
That nigga, that shit was actually chopping niggas down.
Yeah. Oh, that thing was a beast.
And the RPG wasn't even accurate, so you would not hit it.
Yeah, it's no auto lock on missiles for you to take down that.
And if it's really Call of Duty 4, like this is really Call of Duty 4, I'm gonna do what I used to do in Call of Duty 4. B. I'm gonna get that chopper. I'm gonna kill myself real quick, let my chopper get my kill streaks back, and then keep doing it just like that. Because I used to be able to do that in Call of Duty 4. Yeah, that was like the Air Course exploit in Call of Duty 4. Like, you let your chopper get you your other kill streaks back.
I pray that they have host migration, by the way. Because Call of Duty 4, if somebody was hosting, they left, it ended the game. You might have been beasting. Like, your ass might have been, you might have went on a 30 gun streak. Host leave, game over. They have to have host migration.
Real talk.
Desert Eagles, one hit kill. Remember that.
Desert Eagle, the gold one, nah, only in hardcore it's one hit kill. But to be honest, like I don't see anything like the most I see happening for people who jumped on Call of Duty since Black Ops 1 or even Black Ops 2, most likely gonna go to Infinite Warfare. Why? Because when they see how basic or how simple COD 4 is, people are now accustomed, sorry for the train, but people are now accustomed to all this class setup feature. People might complain, but those are going to be the people who haven't experienced Modern Warfare and World at War and even Modern Warfare 2, because Modern Warfare 2 still had the simple class setup feature. Modern Warfare 3 and even Black Ops 1 was when it really kind of changed it up a bit, and then that's when the next Call of Duty started switching up. But to be honest with you, I'm getting this game. I'm expecting the same game that I play on PS3. All I really want is to play it on PS4 with my boys, with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not expecting nothing extravagant. Yep. The only thing that's disappointing is the maps, and that's really it for me.
And I think that's coming in DLC, bro. Real shit. Like I think that's coming in DLC, so I wouldn't even fret on that.
It's gonna be part of the season pass for Infinite Warfare. I guarantee it.
Separate. I think they might.
Listen,
I think that bold. Yeah.
But even if you say that, do you realize that means it's going to be 3 separate? I don't think Call of Duty's smart enough to do that, B. Like I don't think they're dumb enough to put 3 separate DLCs. They're going to have zombies, warfare shit, and Call of Duty 4 shit.
Well, I think the zombie stuff will be included with the Infinite Warfare season. I don't know. You would know better than me. I'm not sure.
I mean, I don't know, because they usually are included, but like they could separate them. But I mean, they've never done. But this is the
first time Activision doing zombies. Normally,
that's what I'm saying. They've never done it before, so who knows what they might do. I don't know. If they said they took the 10 best maps from Call of Duty 4,
better have shipment.
I don't really see them adding DLC unless it's like the only type of DLC I can see them doing is like adding Modern Warfare 2 maps to Call of Duty 4. Like I can definitely see them do that. I can definitely see them doing that shit.
I don't see them doing that. I think Sledgehammer would probably introduce the Modern Warfare 2
next year.
Game master.
We're gonna probably get we probably gonna get the Sledgehammer game with a Modern Warfare 2. We know they're gonna do it, dude. Like,
Yeah, they're
What
gonna run the train.
I thought,
They're
I
gonna run it.
honestly
I'ma
think
still
through
buy it.
updates. Yeah, I think through updates they might introduce the COD 4 maps. That's what I was thinking. Like through updates, all right, guys, we have another map coming your way for COD 4. But I know they're gonna try to milk something crazy for Infinite Warfare, which is like obvious. Every year they do that. But yeah, Sledgehammer Games, they did have some work on the Modern Warfare series. So yeah, I can see them introducing. Because remember, believe it or not, people did mess with Advanced Warfare. But I don't know. I think as just like to see how this goes, they might even bundle Modern Warfare 2 remastered. I don't know what's gonna happen with Modern Warfare 3 remastered.
hey,
Can I clarify an error on my part real quick?
Yeah, you can't. But then you say you wasn't getting the Call of Duty 4 remaster. Go ahead, you can do whatever. Go ahead. It's question time.
On the Ranku thing, I thought it was $18. It's actually $10, and it's up to $200,000 per video.
Per. I heard what he said. Per video.
Per video.
You can
Per
make up
video?
200,000.
I'm about to be
Yeah.
a fraud.
And once your video hits, if your video can hit 200, or if your video can hit 20 million views, $200,000 is the maximum you can get off of a Ranku video. So you get $10 per CPM, pretty much. I thought it was 18, but it's 10. But that's how much money.
Well, let me go ahead and get this Ronku and do a Battlefield reaction trailer.
I mean, they also
ahead and do
send
these
you the
reactions
game.
real quick.
You get the
Nigga, I'm
games
about to
free.
do that
You get
shit
the
right
games
now.
free too. You get them free. You get them before they're supposed to come out.
Yep,
gotta
and you
check,
get
'cause I'm
invited
finna
to
start
all the
emailing, like,
events.
right now. You think I'm funny? You don't hear my keyboard, bro? Shit, wrong. Cool. I
Go
spell
ahead,
that.
these go ahead and do these reactions real quick.
Right.
So-
Does a reaction to Battlefield 8.
So, Cal, what's your feelings on the Call of Duty 4 remaster? I know you probably. I think you said you.
I love it.
You
I
getting
love
it?
COD 4. No. I love it. I'm not willing to pay $80 for COD 4 because I'm not going to play the other game.
I understand.
I love it though. I love COD 4. I think they should have remastered it right when the new consoles came out. Honestly, if it was $20, I'd buy it, or $30, I'd still buy it. I can't spend $80 on COD 4.
Listen, B. You paying all that good money for a classic game, and you get another game for free. Some shitty Call of Duty Infinite Warfare game for free. So yeah.
But I'm on PC. It's different. We don't have discs. I can't just turn around and sell it.
True.
You know what I mean? So if
Yeah,
I was on
that is
console,
true.
I'd probably do it. I probably would buy it, and I'd just turn around and sell it. But with that being said, how many copies is GameStop going to take in before they start giving you $4.99 for a disc?
PC's not doing the COD 4 remastered though. For PC,
They're not?
no,
Oh, I don't know.
they weren't doing that because you
They
guys
got
already
Call of
have
Duty
it,
4 on there, like,
and it's
Yeah.
fucked.
just half of them.
Damn.
Yeah, I did not see any
so much
listing for
aggression,
COD
yo.
4 because if they remaster that shit, then I'm canceling my. Well, Amazon pre-ordered, but I'm gonna cancel that on console. Like I will not purchase COD 4 remastered on console with Infinite Warfare. It will get this PC treatment if that game was bundled with COD 4 on PC. Imagine rebooting the servers, and you know me, I'm a scrub, so I use a controller. Imagine, oh my god,
too.
I'll
Me
be
too.
hyped.
Have you played COD 4 on PC? Any of you?
Yo, all fucked up.
Man, I
bro.
bought it. That shit ain't work, yo. I don't care. Ricky, you try to
I can tell
me.
you how to fix it.
I know,
it's
but
easy to fix.
I see. I love PC. Like most of the stuff I play is on PC.
But you got to fix everything.
You gotta fix
Yep,
shit. You gotta
exactly.
sometimes
Yeah.
go in INI files, and you gotta.
Yeah.
Call of Duty 4. When I bought that, I was like, all right, let's go. Then Ricky's like, you need to download this Pump Buster file. I said, man, fuck that. I just never did it. I bought 2 copies of it and just never played it on PC, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, man, I mean,
It's crazy, though.
Hacked.
Yep.
But
Oh,
there's
that's
admins
CS:GO
in all
map.
the servers. There is hackers, but there's admins in all the servers. And the thing is, with PC COD 4, is there can be 200 people in a lobby. So you gotta
Like,
watch
in
out.
one lobby, in one game. Oh my god.
Bro, I was in a CS:GO.
Most of them have 40. Most. Still in a lot. And it's crazy.
Bro, I was in a CS:GO map and a World at War map on COD 4. Shit was hacked.
Oh,
Shooting
dog.
lasers at me. One guy actually had 6 hands, I believe. He was shooting missiles from all parts of
Shiva?
his body.
Oh Lord.
Bro, he was missing
Bro, I'm done.
shit.
If
Shit
they-
was crazy.
They say PC Master Race for that reason right there.
There you go. Hey,
I still say it.
if people think for people that never played Call of Duty 4 and you're getting a remaster, you thought Nuketown was small. If shipment is on that game, that
It's not an
shipment
if. It's when shipment
when
is on that game.
shipment is smaller than a single. It's like the size of one of the backyards in Nuketown. That's the
size.
whole
It's
map.
not
Yo, I remember
like-
they had a
I'm
crate.
done.
It's like
Yeah.
if you go outside and look in your backyard, that shit, man.
That's
Like
it's
that,
shit, man. I'm not exaggerating. I swear that map is the smallest map in like shooter history.
That and
History.
Backlot. Backlot was small too.
It
on
was.
Modern
I
Warfare
love
2.
Backlot.
Backlot was fire. Go up to the top of the crane, poke niggas up. Facts.
That was Abel. I think when you said Crossfire, I thought you were saying Backlot.
Wet work.
Well, you did say wet work. See,
I like Vacant too.
Abel
Crash.
actually did play
Oh,
Call of
I
Duty
did like
4 by the
Vacant.
way. Like he just couldn't he couldn't figure stuff when we was live. He actually did play it. Like he
Boy,
know
that
the
nigga
map.
went on
Oh,
the
yeah, I
internet
played
and looked it up, dude.
I
What you
know,
talking about?
Don't do that to
No,
me.
he
bro.
actually did. No, like when you said Crossfire, I was thinking about Backlot. I forgot what Crossfire looked like, but
Well, Backlot. Never mind, I'm tripping. I'm
goes-
thinking that's
it go down
isn't
on
that
Backlot,
Modern Warfare?
No, you talk about High Rise then, Prof, with the
Oh,
crane.
high rise. Yeah,
High Rise
crane
was my
jump.
favorite
Yeah,
map.
very small
yeah,
man.
because Ricky, you probably was going to the top.
Yeah, that's
with
in
noob
Ricky's
tube.
video.
Backlot
Yeah.
was-
On the
Backlot
Yo,
quick
was
yeah, I
scope.
remember it was like old school mode or like classic mode when you jump extra high and you like got out the maps.
That was an old
All
Call
I-
of Duty tip.
Listen, I need Crash for a fact. I need Backlot for a fact. I need
Bog.
Vacant.
Bog.
Bog. It's definitely night
Yeah.
or day. Good
I
with
think
that.
those three are confirmed.
You said Crossfire, right?
Frostfire was good. There was one map that I don't know what it is, but it was like big ass hoods, like projects.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It was snowing,
Block,
right?
block,
it was
block.
across from each other.
Block.
B.
Block.
I hated that map, fam.
That
was a sniper map, bro.
That map was fire, B.
I
We used to just
hated
meet up
it.
in the middle and go at it, nigga.
Oh, it days.
I just hope I hope they really bring the good maps. Like I hope they don't bring no fucking Chinatown or no dumbass DLC maps. 'Cause Call of Duty 4 has some terrible
I
DLC
avoid.
maps.
I avoid.
Never
I
played
enjoyed Ambush, but people were cheesy as fuck on Ambush.
The only one that was decent was like the radio tower or whatever. That
Yeah,
one was
I got
alright.
it.
I don't like
listed again.
COD 4 got the worst DLC maps in history in Call of Duty. Creek, China. Fuck out of here, yo.
Wait,
Yeah, I
Overgrown was
love
on what?
Overgrown.
Modern Warfare 2? Overgrown?
It was,
that was
it was DLC on
Call of Duty 4 originally.
Yeah, originally
Okay.
Call of Duty 4 they made a
That's
DLC on
what we
Modern
called
Warfare
Grandma House because they had the big
Yeah.
ass farm.
yes.
So you said Modern Warfare
Yeah.
2. You mean COD Ghost? It was a DLC. Overgrown was a DLC.
They
in
might
COD
have
Ghost.
put it in there too, because you.
Yeah, they put it in every one of them. Every
Like-
Call
like-
of Duty that's been out has had a Call of Duty 4 map.
That's how you know I didn't spend that much time on these fucking COD games, bro. 'Cause
Nuketown, they just kept.
Nuketown is in everything,
It's
bro.
just-
Yo, what about Showdown? You remember Showdown and Strike? Yo, Showdown was that shit, fam.
I don't
With the
remember
big ass
that.
statue in the middle.
That
I remember that.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh no, never mind. You talking about the tan map where it's all tan and it's like a
It was like you
Yeah.
go upstairs.
yeah, and it's like
everything
a
tan on Call of Duty 4.
it's like a coliseum. Nah, but the
Yeah,
map
man.
you talking about, the big statue, is like all
With the
like
hallways.
tan as fuck. Yeah, it's like a dead ass coliseum. Yeah, I like that.
I
I
like
love that
I
map.
like their
And
maps
Strike.
so much better in the earlier days, and it's not because
I can name you all these maps, but I can't name you more than 4 maps from any other Call of Duty.
you probably call
I
it
don't
Modern
know.
Warfare
That's
2.
not-
I can bet you can name 4 from that.
How I
My favorite map
yeah,
is
Modern Warfare.
For Villa.
like, and I played Modern Warfare
Fuck that.
like 35 days. All I remember is Afghan, to be honest.
Rundown, Afghan, Wasteland,
A Villa.
High rise.
That's
Villa.
Wait, Afghan.
Iraq, Afghan. Absolutely, you played on Afghan. You just did a sniper video, Ricky.
Afghans that with them airplane in the thing. Rick,
Yeah,
you
it's
played
called
on it.
Afghan.
Remember
Yeah.
Derail?
Derail, worst map
Derail.
in the
Map.
game.
Favilla's my favorite map in that game with High Rise, bro.
Facts. Villa was pure fire. It was easy as hell to
Yo,
get.
with those shotguns, what was the Ranger?
Wait,
No, the models.
bruh.
Oh, them
What about
Rangers.
Scrapyard, fam?
Scrapyard.
I used to get it in Scrapyard. That map. Remember Rust? Cheesy.
Estate.
Yep. Yep.
So see,
State, wasn't that the one with the mansion?
yeah,
Yeah.
it was a house.
Okay, in
Yep.
the woods. Yeah.
You had Invasion. I was never a fan, and Skid Row. I was never a fan
I
of
like.
Skid Row.
No, I never liked Skid Row.
I love Subbase.
I like
Looking at the
Skid
maps
Row,
right now.
actually.
Actually, Terminal
Subbase
was
only
I
had
remember
one
Skid-
spawn point though.
Subbase. No,
They had
the
2 spawn
Winter map.
points.
Yeah, 2 spawn points. But I like the Eric. Damn, you got me with that one actually.
That
You
shit-
said that like Wasteland didn't have only 2.
Wasteland only had 2 spawn points.
I mean, it had the one on the opposite side and the other on the other side.
But it
Shoot
was
nukes
a-
from one side to the other when
I
it killed
I was
niggas.
thinking Afghan.
Yeah,
But you know what?
Wasteland.
I fuck with Terminal. I hated Underpass, fam. I hated Underpass. The raining.
What's
map,
underpass, Rick? What
it
is-
was like a broken
It was
bridge.
Yeah. And it was
down the
raining.
hill.
It was a rain map.
I hated that map with a passion. It was
Oh.
rough.
Call of Duty 4, I can't think of too many glitches, but Modern Warfare 2 had some crazy fucking glitches, B.
Yeah, man.
Like I
Oh,
remember
it
you
got
go
wild
inside
there.
you
It
go
got
inside
wild.
rock on that one map. Then they had the javelin glitch where when niggas shot you, it blew up and killed everybody around you. Then they had the emergency airdrop glitch. Like Modern Warfare 2 has some crazy.
Bro.
I think it is the most glitch Call of Duty ever.
Remember the FAL with the shotgun attachment? Did anybody in here use that?
Hitting
Yes, I
hard,
have.
B.
Yo.
And you shot them niggas from across the map.
Literally, it had sniper range. If you played on hardcore with that, it was ridiculous. Like it literally had sniper range on the shotgun.
Damn, you gotta
You know what?
understand.
Now I'm thinking about it. Now that you mention it, Carnival. I like that map too. With the
Oh, that was
little,
DLC,
Fucking
right?
snipers.
DLC. Yeah.
Yo, remember when they buffed up the striker? The shit that look like I'm gonna keep it funky. That shit look like a dick with nuts. I swear to God, that shit look like a dick with nuts.
AA-12 though.
The AA-12 with FMJ.
In the bags?
That shit was ridiculous.
I remember they nerfed the models because them shits was long range, especially when you had it akimbo, and then they buffed the Rangers. Remember that shit, akimbo, the short shelled, the sawed-off shotguns.
Yeah.
Damn, nigga, maybe they should have remade Modern Warfare 2.
It's going to come. I'm willing to bet we'll see that in the next couple.
Yeah, I think we will. But
Do y'all think they'll go as far as a trilogy joint? Like,
Hell no, they
just-
better not go.
In like 6 years.
They do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
gonna be
thinking.
their
Rick. I mean,
final
down the
push.
road, not now.
When the game is a wrap, they're gonna hit us with the trilogy. Try to get everybody back.
They're gonna be like the one game that you've always been wanting: Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, all of them in one game.
Even Ghost, even though it's on current gen, we're still giving you.
And
Ghost
then they gonna
Nugget.
drop a new card with it.
We gonna
DLC included.
we gonna see.
Dude, I
about
would be
these tech
surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
Only available when you pre-order the Deluxe Pro Plus Extra Super fucking edition. That
Then
shit
they gonna
crazy.
get. Then they gonna give you the goggles, and you gonna have the RCXD card.
And the crate.
They gonna remaster all that shit.
He said the RXD. That shit was lit.
I think it's about that time though, guys.
Yo, hold
I
on,
mean,
chill.
collector's
I had
edition.
that hoe, and I used the fuck out of that shit, B. Like the little RC car, because it had a built-in camera on it, and the camera actually was nice. I was using the hell out of that shit around the house.
I'm sneaking around shit like, wifey, what you cooking? I see you. You just going around the fucking house. That's funny. Well, we out.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's do show outros. We're gonna play this Uncharted online. Y'all gonna have to give me help with that because I haven't played it yet. So
On a Discord, all right?
Yeah.
whatever
yeah.
you want to do. Swank outro.
You guys know about that Discord, huh?
Well, it was nice being here. It was fun talking games, talking about Call of Duty, talking about Uncharted, even talking about Overwatch. It was fun being on the show again, and I'm out.
All right, homie RKive.
Yo, I want to thank everybody that was here for the show. I want to thank all the hosts on the show for allowing me to come on here. Sorry I wasn't as talkative as I usually am. A little nervous, but I really appreciate it.
All right,
The train's here. Don't even call on me.
we will get you back on here without waiting that long again. Cool.
No, you good.
All right, Abel.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We had a great show. Shout out to Swank. Shout out to RKive. And thank you guys for coming through. And make sure, again, guys, you leave a like on this video. Let everybody know that we're out here talking games. And a great show. Great show. Had a good time.
Ricky.
I want to say thank you again, fellas. We're gonna be on this Uncharted 4 multiplayer. Make sure y'all subscribe to both
True.
Kyver and Swank. Swank is funny. Kyver be getting the news ready. Make sure you check both their channels out. Shit, even if you subscribe to me, unsub and then sub again. Just make me feel good about myself. Yeah.
All right.
Prophecy.
First and foremost, I want y'all to make sure y'all check out the multi-Twitch. I'm not gonna be streaming. I think it's just gonna be Abel and Ricky.
No. I'm gonna let Abel hold the floor.
All right,
Make
because
sure
I still
y'all
can't
gotta
see.
follow him.
I don't want to go.
I can't see for
Ah,
shit.
you gonna hold it
You
down.
by yourself.
I'm not even gonna play B. I'm just gonna be Discord talking.
That's cool because I know you
Okay.
asked us.
Yeah, I can't see for shit. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to Abel. Abel stepped his game up this episode,
did.
B.
He did. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Man's was out here talking that talk.
The whole time. I ain't hear no. Yeah, I agree with Ricky.
GTA 5 sales. Nah, he killed
we
that.
didn't hear that. Real talk, yo. Real
No,
talk.
thank you, boys. Thank you,
So,
gentlemen. I appreciate it. Thank you.
God.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. And
I'm gonna put
So
Abel's Twitch in the description. Make sure y'all follow him because we're gonna be live
Yeah,
on
let's
his
get it.
Twitch channel. I'm sorry to set
Yeah,
you
I'm
up. Yo, we did it last week, the prof. This week, Abel got a stream.
All right, let's
Got
go.
all right. So let's go ahead. We'll see y'all over at the live stream. We out.